Welcome one and all to the Pennzoil 400. We are getting set for what is going to be a dramatic, fast, brilliant race action here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Stand by for what is going to be, I think, one of the races of the year. We're certainly going to be entertained, thrilled, and given, I think, hopefully, some of the best racing action of the season. Every time we come here to Las Vegas, something different just keeps on cropping up. Keep on having different experiences left, right, and centre. And we're getting ready for a green flag in a few moments' time. Hello to everybody watching on JB Motorsports. We are going to sync up shortly with USN, just having a little bit of a problem syncing up with their coverage as we get ready. So we will have a little bit of an outro stinger once more to get ready to welcome them to the broadcast. Right now, though, let's go down and listen to Kevin Harvick.
You know, raising the family of the next generation of racer that wants to go out there and win too.
Well, it's always interesting to sit down with Kyle, and Kyle's a winner, right? He's won his whole life and everything that he's ever done. So to see an almost 100 race winless streak that he's on, it's just always interesting to hear where his mindset is. But he's been pretty open about it and talking about the mistakes that he's made when they've been in position. And I think just the sense that I get is he puts so much pressure on himself when
he does put so much pressure on himself, and there's an atmosphere building as well around him. We're just going to sync up with USN, and we'll be back with you with a new orbit. And hello to our viewers on USM. Welcome to all of the action for round 5 of the NASCAR Cup Series, the Pennzoil 400 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm Joshua Birch, and alongside me in the commentary box will be Jack, and JT's on his way back in. Matthew Owens not with us this week. He's busy along with Matt White, and Seth is covering the March Madness action. So you've got myself and the JBM crew taking care of you. But don't worry, you're in the best possible hands. So, now that everybody's here, we've synced up with JBM and USM. Welcome to what is going to be an interesting season. We've got a couple of other things coming up as well, including the grid walk. We've got about 25 minutes until the green flag goes out and the racing action begins. But this is certainly going to be an entertaining strategy because nobody actually knows what we're going to see here. We've got a brand new sort of feel here at Las Vegas because the opening parts of this season have been so strange. But it is a championship battle that at the moment is being dominated by Tyler Reddick. He's got the control at the moment. This is the results from last time out and the standings as we run. So this is coming into this round of the championship, the main business. Tyler Reddick is on 225 points. Ryan Blaney's on 165. Bubba Wallace, 153. So 2 of the 2311 cars are inside the top 3. Then we get Chase Elliott in 4th. He's on 128. Shane Van Gisbergen, the run came to an end last week. And what I mean by that is that he had previously led a lap at every single event so far this year. Yep, it sounds weird, doesn't it? But that is true. He led at Bowman Gray. He led then again in the Jewels at Daytona. He led the Daytona 500. He led in Atlanta. He led at COTA. But he failed to lead last weekend at Phoenix. In fact, having one of his worst starts as well. So he is still remarkably in 5th position. He's on 116 points. 3 clear to Christopher Bell on 113, who matches Joey Logano. Further down as well on the screens, we have got Michael McDowell 111, the same as Chris Buescher. Kyle Larson's on 109 to William Byron 108. Denny Hamlin 107, AJ Allmendinger 104, Carlson Hocevar 103, Ty Gibbs 101, Brad Keselowski 100, Daniel Suarez 98, Ryan Preece 92, Zane Smith on 85, Kyle Busch 81, Ty Dillon 76, John Hunt Nemechek 75, Ross Chastain 74, Riley Herbst 72, Noah Gragson 66, Todd Gilliland 65, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 64, Eric Jones 59, Austin Dillon 56, Austin Cindric 52, Cody Ware on 50, same as Josh Berry, Chase Briscoe 47, Connor Zilic on the 45, Cole Custer 42, and no points for Austin Hill or Anthony Alfredo. But critically also that we do not have either coming into this weekend the same runners and riders coming through again, because back in the 48 car this weekend is Justin Allgaier, because still injury persists with vertigo for the Alex Bowman in the number 48. So we've had Anthony Alfredo in for a couple of rounds. Now Justin Allgaier, who previously filled in last year, is coming back again. He gets his shot at the 48 car. He's lined up, though, a little bit further back on the grid for his liking the first go. But we'll see what he can do. He lines up 22nd on the grid as we come into all of the action. Okay, we're gearing up for the start, and hopefully it's going to be a smooth run. Let's go back to Fox.
Welcome back, folks. Well, Vegas attracts fans from all across the country and all across the world, but you can't enjoy a race without some good eats. And for that, we turn to our culinary expert who knows a thing or two about finding the best tailgates.
Tailgate Kings is back, Las Vegas style. You know it's got to be a good one, but I've been looking far and wide, and I can't find... Well, wait a minute. That looks familiar. Steve!
All right, Clint.
You're back!
Welcome back.
How the hell do you guys
appreciate
do
it.
it?
Thank
It's
you.
the best tailgate every single year. You have the best menu I've ever seen. There's only one thing left that you need to be crowned the Tailgate Kings. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, you say there's a lot of new. Take it on the tour.
Let's go. Cowboy beans. Got brisket and all kinds of good stuff.
How close is the outhouse? You got tri-tips on? That's how you win right there.
Bacon wrapped shrimp.
Clearly you got the goods, right? You got the food covered. And you also have a damn good view. You gonna show me that?
Yeah, check it out.
Mason Room, I'm coming up. These guys right here are the champions, back to back. First time ever in the history of Tailgate Kings.
All right. Awesome.
If you've never tailgated a NASCAR race, you're missing out, guys. It's as simple as that, and nobody does any better. My man Phil and Steve out there, I couldn't believe the amount of things they bring. They start preparing for this like months ahead of time. He's already working on next year. He's got some new ideas. The menu was good, guys. Boy, walleye, brings fresh walleye from
I love
up
that
north.
you asked where the outhouse was. The first question.
Well, if you saw that pot of beans, you'd have said the same thing. But always a lot of fun with those with the fans out there, Tailgate Kings. Well, who you got, Josh?
I love
Look
that
what we
tease. You
found.
talk about food, but bring us no food. We got one better for you. We got William Byron here. Won the spring race back in March of 23 here. You had practice yesterday. You had qualifying. So how you feeling about your chances in the car?
I mean, good. I just hope we can keep up with the Toyotas. They've been good this weekend. But, yeah, overall, I felt really good with my balance. I felt for practice, I was really comfortable. So hopefully that's a good sign for today. Hopefully we got it a little bit freer for 3 and 4. And like Kevin and I were talking about, the wind is kind of opposite than normal here. So that'll be interesting.
William, take me to the new body for the Chevrolets this year. Obviously, the first mile and a half. Give me an assessment. What do you think? Does it feel the same? Are we working on things? What do we have for a balance?
Yeah, I mean, everything should be better. It's just taken us a while to get it balanced in. So a little bit shocked last week of kind of where our balance was at and what that did to us. But this week's been more similar for us at least, and hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully the long run is that way as well. That's kind of the biggest worry is hopefully that balance stays similar throughout the run because we had that really dialed in last fall.
So you lost your pit selection trying to get through Tech. It's put you in a bad position. We know that's critical, getting all the spots. How do you approach that? What can you do different? How do you adapt?
Yeah, it's just going to be kind of a 101 of how to get out of the box. So hopefully I get out of the box good and get the thing cranked to the right. But yeah, I mean, overall it's fine. You know, we actually were opposite of this last week. The 34 was behind us, and and we're in front. So hopefully they work with us good and should be fine. You know, it's a long race. You got to have speed here. So if you got speed, if you lose one or two, it's okay.
When you talk about the car, what's your role within the company now as far as the feedback and leadership? Are you the leader of helping the development, or I mean, how do you look at yourself when you go back and say we need to do this, this, and this? Are you pretty pointed to make sure it gets? You almost have to be selfish.
Yeah,
I always was.
selfish.
I was selfish. I need my car to do this. I think we should do this.
He didn't care what mine felt like.
I don't
That's what
care
he's trying
about
to
his.
say.
Yeah, I'm pretty reserved, as you guys know, but when I get in those meetings, I feel like I kind of come out of my shell, and I'm pretty pointed when it comes to my feedback. So I try to get as much feedback on the table as I can. I don't really care if it hurts feelings or whatever. It's just about, you know, what the car does and what I need it to do. And a lot of times Kyle and I sit next to each other, so we share a lot of similar traits in our cars. And he's typically a little different on paper than me, but we're usually similar enough to where we can kind of dissect it.
What about overall the season for the 24 so far? Where do you guys feel like you stack up?
Yeah, I mean, we've been very quiet, so we're just trying to kind of execute races well. We had Atlanta, I kind of gave away. We had some damage on the front, and I was driving the car super hard and got in the wall. So that one I wish I could have back with this system, but I think overall we just kind of been executing and trying to get this balanced out in.
All right, well, William, we appreciate your time rolling off 9th today as you look for your 2nd career win here at Vegas. Good luck.
Yeah,
Go get him, buddy.
Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
All right, we appreciate William as always, and we talk about guys that are favorites. William Byron is on that list, but no surprise, Young Money Kyle Larson, he's got those 3 wins here. He's a favorite, followed by Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Byron, like I mentioned, and Tyler Reddick. Now let's look at some of those long shots. I think it's pretty surprising. Chase Briscoe, of course, he's had his struggles, but Chase Elliott is on this list of long shots. Ross Chastain has great numbers here, no win, but these are some long shots that could pay out pretty good for you if you look at one of those guys. And with that, let's get to our race picks from these gentlemen, the experts who always pick right? I mean, you guys know who's going to win.
Not always, Josh.
Well, the good news is we're just giving an opinion, so if we're wrong, it doesn't really matter.
That's right.
Well, give me your opinion.
I'm picking Denny Hamlin. I think that you can see the confidence. When we talked to him earlier, you could just see the confidence in what he has with his race car.
Well, I think you're wrong. I think it's going to be Joe Gibson staying in victory lane, but I think it's going to be because of Christopher Bell, ladies and gentlemen, getting him in victory lane.
Yeah, Bell finished 3rd at COTA, 2nd at Phoenix last week, had a dominant car. I think that he gets it done today.
You guys agree? Again, I quit. I'm tired of this.
Well, you know, you're relieved of your duties down here. You guys got to go up to the booth and join Chris up there and Mike Joy that is up there. So have some fun up there.
All right.
It's going to be a good one.
Have
I'm
fun
looking
down
forward
here.
to it.
Find
All right,
another
fellas.
kangaroo.
Well, Jamie and me will be hanging out the rest of the day. We'll come back. We'll get some final thoughts from Mr. McMurray on what's going to happen out there on the track.
Yeah, final thoughts coming through as we get ready for the action here for the 5th round of the championship. The Pennzoil 400 gearing up. Sorry, round 4, I should say, the championship coming into it. Oh, is it round 5? It is round 5, isn't it? Yeah. I'm getting behind myself. This is round 5 of the season. Daytona, Atlanta, coming into it. Then we went over to Circuit Americas. Last week was at Phoenix. This is round 5 of the campaign. And I'm looking forward to this, actually, because we've got some new data screens to play up here with as well in the booth. And, well, if anybody knows the website, I assume you do. And looks like I know it's going to be quite a lot of fun. It's from Galaxy coming into it. JT sent us it during the Daytona 500 weekend. It's an open source live timing data screen. And we have loaded up, ready to go for today. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try it out, see how it works, give you a bit more information in terms of pit stops as they come and go. Still got our usual timing delta screen alongside up here in the commentary box as Zane Smith's still registering that he's out on the circuit. But, of course, we lost laps and rundown. It's not, at the moment, we don't have access to it at the start of the year. So this is sort of a better replacement as things currently stand in order to give us slightly more information in real quick delta time. So 267 laps ahead of us. That is going to be the call. I personally can't wait. There's sort of an anticipation, a build-up in the air to what we're going to see here tonight. And it is going to be quite fun indeed. Just checking to see if anybody else has joined the comms box. Not sure they have at the moment. No sign of Jack or JT, which is a little worry. I hope I'm not solo on this broadcast. JT will be back soon. He's just on his way back from Donington Park, as he's been to a rally championship event as well coming through. Not sure where Jack is, but he usually rocks up in time as we get ready. We've got, of course, the Fox team to provide us with information. Welcome, though, everybody listening in for the first time on USM, alongside our JBM broadcast up here in the booth as we get ready. And let's send it back down then to Fox as we get ready for go time, and the pre-race ceremonies are launching into gear for round 5 of the NASCAR Cup Series, and the regular season is continuing.
Goodyear, tried, tested, proven legendary.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
This place is built for distractions. The lights, the sounds, it'll pull you in. But focus is the only way to win.
It's time to put the chips down and go for it.
Sure, you can rely on some luck, but to be the best, you'll need more than that. Take the table by storm. Double down at every turn.
That's exactly why you roll the dice.
Because this place only knows winners and losers.
Sliding out of control.
And requires everything on the line to decide.
Hell yeah, boys. How about that?
What better place to risk it all? This is Vegas.
Well, there are all sorts of great entertainment options in Las Vegas, but there's nothing quite like Michael Waltrip's Grid Walk. Where you at, Mikey?
Hey, buddy, I'm down here at the Napa Chevy. Beautiful car. Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys. I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Tell me why I did that?
Yes, please.
I'm sorry. You want to go talk to Chase Elliott?
I do.
Hey, beautiful family, come along with me on the Grid Walk. What do you say? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, Chase Elliott. Nick Carter and the family's here with the Backstreet Boys. How about these guys? Family.
Pleasure. Hey, good luck today.
Love it. You had a good day. You've had a good start to the season. Everybody talks about the wind and the speed and all that. How's your trip out west, and how's it feel to be Chase these days?
Yeah, it was good. Had a good trip out. Hope today's better. We'll see. Got a beautiful day to put on a race. So good to be in Vegas. Hadn't seen you in a while. You doing all right?
I'm doing great, and it's good to visit with you today.
Good to see you.
You got any Backstreet Boys you want to sing?
Not right now, no.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll give you good luck or not. No, we'll sing after you win, right?
There you go.
All right, let's go.
Hey, come with me, guys. Shane Van Gisbergen. Oh, wait, look at here. On her road to WrestleMania, WWE superstar Tiffany Stratton. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Let's go interview some guys. Nick Carter's with me, too. Where'd Nick go? Oh, where's Shane? Hey, Shane. I got all the stars with me today. We got WWE superstar. Here comes Nick Carter with Backstreet Boys. See, Nick? And I want to talk about this beautiful car. This is a crazy paint scheme.
It's pretty cool, done by Mr. Brainwash in Super Bowl. What do you think?
Is Mr. Brainwash around?
Yeah, he's just on the other side there with the hat on.
Oh, he's enjoying life. Hey, I told you you're going to do this interview, and you're going to like it because Tiffany Stratton's here.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good, nice to meet you.
Too.
She's tough.
I don't want to get beaten up by her.
Great start to the season, bud. It's fun to watch.
Thanks. Enjoy it, mate.
All right. Ross Chastain, Kubota. That's fun to say. How you doing, buddy?
You almost got that right.
How close?
Not close.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at my gang. I've lost my gang. Tiffany Stratton left me. She's WWE superstar. I want to introduce you to Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys. Say hi to Nick. Thanks. And the kids. How about this? Wave at the camera. Wave for a while and let's be jolly.
Yeah.
How many NASCAR races you been to?
This is our second one. Last year we were here with Backstreet Boys when we were announcing Sphere, our residency. So
how was that?
It's been great, honestly. I've been living here for, both my daughters were born in Las Vegas, so yeah, but we're here for races, not for us.
Do people actually look at you when you're playing in the Sphere, or are they just looking around?
They look around. They don't look at us. There's too much going on.
To infinity and beyond?
Yes, exactly. Buzz Lightyear.
All right, have a good day. Tell me how you feeling.
Mediocre. We want to be better.
Okay.
Want to go faster.
Go fast and turn left.
Just want to go.
That's all this NASCAR thing's about.
It's really simple.
Okay, Nick, it's really fun to see you. I'm going to go find one more guy.
I got to take them. They got to eat. So. Okay.
Thank you, kids. Appreciate you joining in. See who else we can find. Chase Briscoe, I got to tell you some breaking news. You're my pick. Your odds are good. right. Your car is fast, and I've been on a roll. I picked the winner of the last 2 races. You're my guy.
Well, I like the sound of that. It sounds better than how the last 2 weeks have gone. So, yeah, I felt like we had a good Bass Pro Shops track at Toyota. Hopefully you're right in 3 weeks in a row.
Well, tell me this. Everybody's talking about the Toyotas. Did you see this coming?
Yeah, I mean, our cars have always been really fast, all the mile-and-a-half stuff. And last year, this is, I would say, one of our strongest tracks. So, yeah, I feel good about it.
All right. It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
I'm going to find Carson Hocevar. Hey, Carson. How you doing? Welcome to the Grid Walk.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Happy to be here.
I love getting you onto the Grid Walk. I like your scarf.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's wearing the cape, the Ride the Dente cape.
Love that.
I gave it away. You know, I was just like, they had it on me, and I was like, Lindsay should wear it.
I want to tell you what, Lindsay, and I'll see if you agree or not. Carson is the perfect guy for the spicy. He's a spicy cat.
Oh, yeah, he's very spicy. Perfect guy for the car.
And you looking good? How you running?
We weren't running good yesterday, but hopefully that, reverse psychology will be good today.
Let me think about that one for a minute. Okay. Josh, something happened there and my brain's hurting. What do you mean by that? Josh?
Oh, there you go, Mikey.
My brain hurts too.
I was trying to figure out where he's going with that. All right, appreciate you as always. The Grid Walk is legendary. So, final thoughts, Jamie. What do you got your eye on?
Well, it's going to be a big day for Toyota, obviously, in qualifying, and everyone we've talked to today has mentioned the speed that they have. But I would say we have 3 drinking words of the day. It's going to be hot, slick, and wind is going to be a huge factor in the race today.
All right, we're going to keep our eyes on that as we go ever closer to the green flag dropping. The stage is set. The wind, like you mentioned, is kicking up. Let's stay trackside for those opening ceremonies.
Please rise as you are able. Remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome Motor Racing Outreach President and Senior Chaplain, Billy Malden.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, it's a beautiful day, and we're thank you for your presence in our lives. Bless everyone with a safe day, a great day of racing. Bless our nation and those who protect us and defend our freedom at home and abroad, allowing us all to experience and enjoy the sport we love. May your peace be with us. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome multi-platinum rock band celebrating 50 years, Foreigner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming through broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrangling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it for Foreigner's performance of our national anthem.
And with that, the scene is set for the race here in Vegas. Who will get it done? Will we get another first-time winner like last year, or will it be a champion? We'll find out. Racing coming up next.
Okay, let's take a closer look at Las Vegas with Kyle Petty as we get ready for the start. Oh, okay. No, that's a shocker. Usually we hear from the international feed, but Premier Sports have gone straight to an ad break. That is a little bit peculiar. Not usually the way they go about that. So I'm as flabbergasted as you are about that one. Still, we're getting set for hopefully what's going to be a very interesting day of running. And let us know as well, by the way, your pick a winners. Joe Samiego is going to be asking you that on the pre-run to the grid. So get your comments in and he can track them, and you can tune in to the Grid Network show post this event for the wrap-up. That is at Grid Network TV, and if you're still watching the end of the show, be redirected automatically to go into it. Right, let's take a look at how they line up on the starting grid then, coming into this one. Christopher Bell, he won the pole here yesterday as well, alongside Denny Hamlin on the front row, Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, William Byron and Chris Buescher rounding out the top 10. Austin Dillon in 11th with Zane Smith 12th. Daniel Suarez 13th, Eric Jones 14th, Chase Elliott 15th. Shane Van Gisbergen goes down into 16th place, Ross Chastain 17th. Chase Briscoe's 18th, Carson Hocevar 19th, Riley Herbst 20th, Joey Logano down in 21st, Justin Allgaier 22nd as he debuts in that 48 car. We're still replacing Alex Bowman, who's out with vertigo. 23rd for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 24th for Kyle Busch, 25th Colin Zilich, 26th John Hunter Nemechek, 27th Todd Gilliland, 28th Brad Keselowski, 29th AJ Allmendinger, 30th Michael McDowell, 31st Austin Cindric, 32nd Josh Berry, 33rd Cody Ware, 34th Noah Gragson, 35th Cole Custer, and 36th for Ty Dillon. As I see, the Sir Turbo says, you've had a long day. China IndyCar, now this. Yep, it's a long day. Started at 2 a.m. As well, but we keep going, and that's the way it goes here at JB Motorsports. We provide all of the action as we go throughout. Jack's with us. Sharky says, hi, Jimmy. How are you feeling? I'm feeling quite good. How are you all feeling? Hope you're all good. Hello, Bob. Hello, Sharky. Hello, Gary, as well, everybody. Getting ready. Let's head back over to Fox.
Recent history. Can he break through and give Chevy its first win of the season? A lot of questions to be answered in the Pennzoil 400, presented by Jiffy Lube on FS1. A lot of big movers from last week, and points mattered. Top points in 26 races determine the chase participants. Here are the gainers, led by Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. Eric Jones, a great day in the top 10. And here are drivers who dropped back in the standings after Phoenix. So, welcome to the booth. Mike Joy, Clint Boyer, and the fellow who in 2018 stunk up the show and led all but 53 laps en route to victory. Most laps led by a winner here in Las Vegas, Kevin Harvick. What are we going to see today? We got Toyota, we got Ford, we got Chevrolet. Two of them have broken through, one is not.
Mike, let's start with the first one, Toyota. I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Toyotas today, but we all know NASCAR. Anything can happen, a late restart or anything can throw this race for a loop, but I truly believe today is Toyota's race to lose. But I don't think it's going to be Michael Jordan in victory lane. I think it's going to be Coach Gibbs with either 11 or the 20 car, Kev.
Well, the one thing I'm looking forward to today is to seeing what these Chevrolets can do, and most certainly Kyle Larson. We know how good Kyle Larson has been here and the things that he's been able to accomplish. He did it yesterday in the O'Reilly race, so I want to see where this Chevrolet is at, and I think that Kyle Larson is a good judge of that because of how well he's run here in the past.
All right, now one of the Fords. Blaney broke through last week.
Well, if anybody can do it in a Ford, it's going to be Blaney. I think he's still the man to beat, leading the charge with the Ford camp. Always a threat to win anytime he's on the racetrack. He can maneuver around better than anybody up through the field. You have to go where they're not, and nobody does that better than Ryan Blaney.
Well, we know Penske Racing, they can grind it out and figure out how to get decent finishes, but I believe this is the Ford's biggest struggle. This is a racetrack where their front end doesn't turn very good. They're not as good in traffic as the other two makes, so they're going to have to be spectacular in order to keep up with the Chevrolet and the Toyota.
Watch for drivers coming up from the back of the pack. Joey Logano starting deep. The Spire drivers had trouble in qualifying, but they showed speed in practice, so could be an interesting show. This track is so different. Turns 3 and 4 very smooth. Turns 1 and 2 though, whoa, what a ride.
Yeah, you've got to be comfortable because the bumps are so bad in 1 and 2. So you've got to keep that car to where it'll ride the bumps good, still turn, but not, it has to be real comfortable.
And remember that wind, quite a bit windier today than it was yesterday.
All right, the leader of a band that was formed in 1993 in Bakersfield is about to give the command.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Korn frontman and global rock icon who will be headlining Sick New World on April 25th in Las Vegas, Jonathan Davis.
Drivers, are you ready? Then start your engines!
The start your engines call as we get set to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll catch up with Jack in a few moments' time as we get all set. Cars leaving pit road. Let's take a closer look at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway with Kyle Petty as we get ready to go for 267 laps.
Buckle up as the NASCAR Cup Series takes center stage in Sin City. Las Vegas Motor Speedway opened in 1996 and is a 1.5-mile D-shaped oval located just outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. The track features 20-degree banking in the turns, 9 degrees on the front stretch, and a wide racing surface that allows drivers to race multiple grooves. Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a true test because it demands the perfect balance of speed, handling, and strategy. The steep banking allows drivers to carry tremendous speed, but smooth steering and throttle control are key to preserving the tires. The dry air and dusty Las Vegas environment will both be unique challenges for the teams to manage throughout the race. Managing tire wear is critical, and drivers who overdrive early risk falling off in the final stages. The wide racing surface creates multiple racing lanes and plenty of passing opportunities. Drivers must be patient, race smart, and make their moves count. Let's hear what the drivers have to say and what it takes to conquer Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a unique mile-and-a-half for sure. Each end of the racetrack is a good bit different. 1 and 2, there's a lot of bumps through the center of the corner that you got to manage getting through. And 3 and 4 can get really wide, run from the bottom all the way to the top. And obviously, it's a lot different between the spring and the fall with the weather, so it makes it a unique challenge.
I'll tell you what's cool about Vegas and a little bit different from some of the other mile-and-a-half racetracks out there is just the banking. You know, it's probably banked more than some of the others. You know, it lends itself to some really good racing. A lot of the other mile-and-a-half racetracks have sort of been repaved over the years with progressive banking. This one still has standard banking, but it races really well. You can run, you know, bottom, middle, top. It kind of depends on where your car works well.
It's time to buckle up, so get ready. The NASCAR Cup Series is about to go green at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
You're all set to go then. Jack, welcome up to the booth. Here we go then, mate. It's time for round 5 of the season, and it's going to be quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, Vegas is certainly, I do one of the more generic tracks on the schedule, but the next gen always seems to do very well at these intermediate style tracks. So looking forward to it. Also, shout out to Jonathan Davis on the command. As a metal fan, I enjoyed seeing that.
I thought you might actually.
I'm a big Korn fan too.
Who's your pick a winner?
Today I'm gonna say sweep in the weekend. It's gonna be Kyle Larson.
Larson won yesterday in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series after an 11-lap restart to come into it. That was quite a run for it as well. So we'll see what happens. My pick a winner for this one, I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin. Let's go check in there with Pulse here, Christopher Bell.
Than any other driver, but Kevin just told me, I don't want to hear it, but he said you've never won from the pole. I just told you down there in the starting grid. I picked you, buddy. How are we going to win this thing from the pole?
Yeah, I think we've got the car speed to do it. Just got to execute the race. And man, I just need this thing to run green. Golly, if it runs green, I'll feel really good about our chances.
Love it.
Christopher, when you talk about your car, the wind's blowing really hard today. You've got multiple grooves. What's the biggest focus that you've focused on as a team to make your car do well?
Well, certainly the wind is going to make the track drive a lot different than what it did yesterday. Yesterday was really calm, and honestly, with the wind being a headwind down the back, I think the car is going to do opposite of what it did yesterday. But this is a really fun racetrack. You got a lot of different lines to pick, and it seems like it makes passing a little bit easier whenever you can get away from the car in front of you, make momentum on them, and get by them.
All right, man. Well, enjoy that ride today. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at our starting lineup. Christopher Bell on the pole with a record 4th Las Vegas pole. And Denny Hamlin, who won the pole and the race here last fall. Toyota front 4. Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, each of whom has their best Las Vegas start ever. Here's Jamie Little.
Well, Mike, there has only been one first-time winner in 36 races here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So who will be next? Well, the way they've been running the last 2 weeks and yesterday in qualifying, all signs point to young Ty Gibbs. I talked to the team this morning. They are pumped up. They said it's not a matter of if, but when they get that first career victory. And you mentioned it, qualified 3rd, his best effort here and on the season.
All right, row number 3, 3-time Las Vegas winner Kyle Larson, and the fastest Ford in practice and qualifying, Ryan Blaney.
Row number 4 is owned by Tyler Reddick. 3 wins so far in 2026, and Ryan Preece on his outside.
Row number 5, a Chevy and a Ford. William Byron, who won this race in 2023. And Chris Buescher has been in the top dozen the last 3 races here. Here's Regan Smith.
Well, Mike, it's odd to be 5 races into the season and not talking about a Chevrolet win or, in particular, a Hendrick Motorsports win. But the mile-and-a-half track at Las Vegas may be just what the doctor ordered. 11 wins for Hendrick Motorsports on the mile-and-a-halfs in the next-gen era. 6 of those coming from Kyle Larson and 2 of them each coming from Chase Elliott as well as William Byron. I spoke to crew chief Alan Gustafson this morning, and he said we feel like we are getting a good balance as to what's going to happen with this Chevrolet nose and what to expect today. Keep an eye out for them, and also keep an eye out for Justin Allgaier filling in for Alex Bowman.
Thanks, Regan. That's your top 10. The rest of the lineup will be on our scoring pylon, and 5 drivers will go to the rear for 2-time fails in inspection. Now, let's take a closer look at downforce and diffusers with crew chief Larry McReynolds.
You know, Mike, when we think about the aero of a race car, we think about the actual body, the front splitter, the rear spoiler at the back of the car, but there's a whole lot more to aerodynamics that has nothing to do with those items. Let's go to our Toyota Camry cutaway car, and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, look at the airflow over this Gen 7 car. Airflow over the top of the car, but look at it under the car. That flat bottom, that rear diffuser, 75% of the downforce comes from that area of the race car. Look how organized the air is on the rear diffuser area. Now, I'm going to bring in a second car. When both these cars, the strakes and the fins of the rear diffuser are sealed to the racetrack, about 1,025 pounds of downforce. But look at the second car. If it comes up off the racetrack just a half-inch, 10% reduction, 925 pounds. Look at this, another half-inch to an inch, 25% reduction, 775 pounds. This is huge for the handle of the race car. Guys, you touched about it. Not a big challenge in 3 and 4 because it's fairly smooth, but we'll talk about it all day. We talked about it all weekend. The bumps in 1 and 2 is where the challenge is.
And you're spot on, Larry, and that's the problematic situation and why we feel that these Toyotas are on the front row the way they are, because they're not moving through those bumps. Everybody else has been bouncing, and when that thing comes up, it's no downforce, just like you showed.
Unlike yesterday in qualifying, it is a windy day here north of Las Vegas. 15 to 25 miles per hour. That looks like about 20 to 25 there with that flag out straight.
And that becomes really difficult when the wind blows that way because of when you come off of turn 4. It's already sketchy, but the grandstands block that wind and the car becomes unstable.
Today's
tensions rising here, Jack, already as we get 267 laps, 80, 85, and 102. What are your thoughts as we head towards the green flag? What are you thinking we're going to see today?
Hopefully some excellent side-by-side racing. I thought the O'Reilly race last night was... I seem to have a different opinion to most of Twitter. I thought it was a thoroughly entertaining race. As someone who's both a Sheldon Creed and Taylor Gray fan, it wasn't exactly the greatest thing I've seen, but overall, hopefully looking forward to the race. It's going to be fun.
Could be quite interesting. Keep an eye out. I'm thinking we're going to be for an interesting run. Let's have drivers.
One of the best venues we go to.
Thoughts of a couple of past winners about racing Las Vegas.
It is a great track from a driver's perspective because you have options from the white line all the way to the wall, and in these cars you can't follow directly behind somebody, so you've got to be able to be versatile and move around that racetrack.
Well,
How quick does it happen, old buddy?
It's going to happen right off the bat. We're going to be 3 wide, probably going into turn 1, and pure craziness, but you got to make the hay while you can.
And I think that's just so important here. You have to be able to have that balance. While everybody's bunched up is the best opportunity to pounce on 3, 4, 5 gains, you know, spot-wise. They'll be ready.
Getting ready for the start then. Pace car lights are off. If you're new to us here on USM and JB Motorsports, strap yourselves in for the best action possible. Christopher Bell is our race leader coming into this one, and he will take us down over the line. What are we going to witness? How much action have we got to see? There's so much more tension and drama the later we get into a season. Let's just see. At the moment, Reddings will be on 225 points. Blaney 165. That's if things stay as they are here right now. We are ready. We are steady. We are getting set for round 5 of the NASCAR Cup Series season. Bell on the low, Hamlin on the line. Stand by for action. NASCAR is green as we roll the dice in Las Vegas. Good run down towards turn 1 and 2 already. Look at the 54 coming on the inside line as well. Hamlin's been forced up high, so watch out for Bubba Wallace trying to come in as well for 4th position. We're 3 wide already, 4 rows deep as they come up still. Bell single file at the front. Hamlin then with Gibbs low. Larson staying in behind Gibbs as they come through 3 and 4. It's a good start there, Jack, as they come through the back straightaway towards the tri-oval. Oh, the 97 of SVG getting loose, but again, another great save from SVG, just like he did a week ago.
What a save that was. I don't know what happened, but he looked near fully sideways as Hamlin and Bell battling for the race lead here. Hamlin side by side. Why are we cutting back? Thank you, Fox.
Hamlin to get through. He'll take the lead of the race, but we've got Suarez battling with the 19 of Briscoe. He's ahead of the 1 of Ross Chastain at the moment. So not sure why we're cutting through, but it's a good start, Jack, as Hamlin still tries to cut down low on Bell and does so into 1. Hamlin retakes the lead.
Hold on, I'm waiting. He's not clear yet. Not clear yet.
Bell's
Here they are, still side by side.
Bell's outside manoeuvre through 2. He was able to keep him on pressure. That was impressive, but Hamlin's low line through 3 and 4 should give him the traction to get clear, and he clears him, Jack.
Clear. Hamlin, new race leader. Your defending Vegas winner is now leading the race, just 4 laps in. And we are currently in the midst of a Toyota 1, 2, 3, 4.
As
Hamlin,
things should be.
Bell, Gibbs. Here's what happened to SVG.
So gets into the side of, is that Jones? Eric Jones, yeah, and gets loose. That was close.
Yeah, he just drifts up the track. Just drifts up the track a little bit, I think.
Close, it wasn't actually an accident to come into it. But nicely held from SVG.
Very, very good save from Shane Van Gisbergen there. As he's battling with Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
This is over 21st
I think he'll have probably killed his tyres with that, so it's not exactly going to help.
Brad Keselowski was the biggest winner on that lap time by. He was up 3 places from where he started at the moment. Reddick improved up 2 places. Larson improves up 1 as he gets ahead of Bubba Wallace as we come into it. As things stand, though, Reddick would get 266 as things currently stand points compared to Ryan Blaney, who'll move up to 203. But, yeah, as things stands, Blaney still the second in the championship hunt, but Reddick continued to walk away. He's currently running in 6th position. There's a long way to go here, but that's how it stands at the moment as we take a look at the outside. That's Zane Smith as we ride with Austin Dillon in the 3. This is over the battle trying to get to 12th position, Jack.
I just saw someone tweet out, save Van Gisbergen.
To be fair, he has
That's
been...
what it's like.
I think you can really say this year he is save Van Gisbergen. He's been closing in massively throughout this.
He's been definitely quite impressive so far this year. Albeit, COTA seems to definitely be his Achilles heel when it comes to road courses. But ovals, he's definitely getting better. And also, he made some contact with Chase Briscoe when he was spinning. Very lucky that Chase doesn't cut down a tyre, which would have been a continuation of what is so far a horrendous streak of bad luck. Chase Briscoe, as we see Hocevar and Suarez side by side.
Still on the attack.
Ooh.
Oh, that's 3 wide coming down low. And Logano will slot back through and take position. So that's Logano getting ahead of Hocevar and Suarez. And he's now attacking the back of Eric Jones in the 43. Here comes the 35, though, on the attack of Riley Herbst, trying to find a couple of positions through. Slowly accelerating, and that's the thing we like about it. 80 laps. We're going to have a fuel stage as well, so they're going to have to save up more, and maybe a green flag pit stop or two. Larson coming back on the side, trying to get ahead of Gibbs for 3rd place. Still attacking like crazy. Just checking in with Bob Potgrass about the latest information on what the fuel strategy is going to be. No cars to the rear today, though, which is good news coming into it. Fuel is between 62 and 68 laps, and they've got 9 sets of tyres to take through. So we are going to have a green flag pit stop, Jack, at some point in stage 1. Unless we go yellow, which I really hope we don't. It's unusual for a stage 1 to go yellow after the start, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, the drivers for the most part should be behaving themselves. I mean, last night we didn't exactly see some of the best behaviour from some drivers in the field. On lap 1, we had Colin Zilic making a very rare error. We had errors from people like Balicki, Sheldon Creed, obviously, spinning out Taylor Gray. Although, I'd argue Taylor kind of had it coming to an extent. My stance on that, I'm a Creed fan, by the way, so I am inherently biased.
No, I'm with you on that one.
But I will safely say, my position usually is, you can only block once, you don't get to block twice.
So we've got a lot of information that we can bring you this weekend as we're trying some new data flying through from a brand new open source of Galaxy. You might have seen it around since the start of the season. So we have information to bring you. We can bring you basically what we have up in the booth. It's a fantastic data device screen that even JT's been using and trying to get hold of throughout the start of the year. It is fantastic, let me tell you. As, I'm just trying to lock in at the moment as well, but it's looking strong as this race goes on. I think Bell really sort of needs to play back, doesn't he? What do you think, Jack? Do you reckon that he's got an advantage, sort of, I don't want to say attack, but just sort of hold on for 2nd place, let Hamlin think he's got the lead and then slip back through? Gap only 3 points in terms of
Maybe. I don't know. I think Hamlin is a guy who's in a fair need of points, as you see Justin Allgaier now battling Shane Van Gisbergen. Justin Allgaier, of course, subbing for Alex Bowman this weekend as a result of vertigo. Yeah. Of course, I wish Alex Bowman the very best in his recovery. Vertigo is an absolute pain.
Yeah, I've only experienced it once in my life as well. As Briscoe still side by side with Austin Dillon, by the way, for track position. Briscoe running up high through 1 and 2, but they've been running together side by side for a number of laps now. I doubt that's going to change much. I only ever had vertigo once in my life, Jack. I turned round, I was standing at my front door, didn't realise it had closed to just behind me, because I was sort of standing, you know, as you hang out your door, the front door. Didn't realise that the wind had blown it shut behind me, turned around and whacked my head right on it and fell down to the ground, and could not stand up straight for weeks. It was awful, and I had to do commentary in that. Spanish Grand Prix of 2018 sounded like I was drunk. So maybe.
I mean, Romain Grosjean drove like he was.
Yeah, same actually back that day. He was spun around, didn't he, in front of the field? That was quite hard to do. I had to leave in the middle of it because I was sick, literally sick halfway through the race.
Romain Grosjean in 2018 in Spain. Pick options. Option A, spin around off the track into the gravel. Option B, spin in front of the entire field.
Well,
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't either. Mind of Kip saying tyre fall off is already 1.3 seconds per lap.
Ooh.
And,
wow.
Yeah, you can tell actually the differences in the times. We're looking at the screens here. Now, everyone's tyre data is going to be available to us up here in the booth, so we'll be able to monitor it completely throughout the day. Lap 18, well 17. On to lap 18 now. Hamlin leading Bell, Gibbs, Reddick, Larson, Wallace, Blaney, Byron, Priest, Busher has the top 10. What's the story on the suspension of William Byron, Jack? So far, nothing, because he's still in...
What?
I don't know. That's just coming from
Can you please, to the person in the chat, can you
577.
provide me a source on that? Because I have had absolutely nothing on that. I feel like I know about it.
Pit road.
As of right now, Bubba back a couple spots from where he started, but calmly told the team we're going to have to wake the front of the race car up just a little bit if we're going to want to be good today. Jamie?
And just ahead of Wallace is Kyle Larson. I talked to his crew chief, Cliff Daniels, this morning, and he talked about this being the first big test for this new Chevrolet body. He said so far it's done everything that we hoped to. It's just a matter of getting the balance right. He said yesterday in practice, we went out on track too loose. So trying to turn those knobs and figure out what this new car needs. Right now, Kyle Larson falling off a bit too quick. They need a little bit of an adjustment for this first stop coming up.
Thanks, Jay.
Not seen. Right, here we go. This is what we want about. 4 NASCAR Cup Series stars have been punished for breaking the rules at Las Vegas. So the crew chiefs have been...
I can go over that.
Yeah, go on.
I know what that is. The reasoning is that NASCAR has a rule where you have to go through tech pre-practice / qualifying, whatever. And Byron, there were 4 cars that failed twice. 4 cars failed, each one failed 2 times and passed on the 3rd attempt. And those cars, of course, were the 24, the 2, the 10, and the 16. So the punishment for that is that they lose their pit selection for the race, and all 4 of the car chiefs for them get ejected from the event. So it's a punishment to make sure teams know the rules and aren't breaking. You fail once, it's fine. You fail 3 times, I don't think you get to set a qualifying time.
Yeah, and of course that's Ryan Fugel, who is the crew chief for William Byron, who's been suspended.
Car chief, not crew chief.
Same thing. That's the same thing. Crew
Nah,
chief.
different things.
Who's got the
Car chief's the guy who set the cars up, sets the car up. Crew
I've got it.
chief
I've
is
got it
the
as
strategist.
I got it. The crew chief got kicked out. All right.
Well, I always get told it's the car chief. Yeah, car chief's the guy who sets the car up. Crew chief's the guy who
does the strategy cars. Yeah.
Is the It's basically a NASCAR term for a strategist.
Well, in that case, it could be Spencer Bishop then. Well,
yeah, that should be it.
I'll double
it's pretty
check.
minor overall, they say in chat. Yeah, this kind of thing happens fairly often. It's unusual for 4 different drivers to have, but I wouldn't say it's unusual. Like, it happens all the time. And no one's failed post-race, so who cares?
Yeah, it's pre-race inspection, which is basically fine.
Pre-race, no one cares.
Yeah, post-race, that's when things really start kicking off, coming into it. Because if you fail that, you're in a whole heap of trouble. We've had that a couple of years ago as well, where we had, 6 people kicked out? We got a bit crazy. Fox going
Here's
to
Metallica.
I'm surprised they've gone for Metallica coming into today, actually, as well.
Oh no, Fox have actually got their music taste better now. I like it. One of Metallica's best songs too. I know I'm going to annoy all the OG Metallica fans by saying it, but the Black Album is the best Metallica album. Just saying it.
I'm just glad you've said it. But it's an interesting circuit for William Byron here. He's had only 1 victory in 16 starts. He's had 4 top 5s, 8 top 10s, but he's had 2 DNFs. And the last time he won, of course, was 2023 on the 5th of March back then. Average...
Was that the one... Was the win he got? Was that the rain-shortened race?
I think so, yeah, because the average was lower.
Hold on.
When the rain came down. Wait, I think I was covering that race with USN back in 2023. Seabell may be toying with Hamlin at the front. He's just saving fuel and riding. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Because there's no way that Bell is going to stay 4 to 5 tenths behind lap after lap and not do anything. Would have had him by now and hasn't. Logano getting through on lap traffic quite nicely at the top of the hill.
Logano looks very, very quick today. And that's not lap traffic, I think that's for position.
That is for position, yeah.
That's Carson Hocevar and Ross Chastain. Carlson Hocevar is everything people say Ross Chastain is.
So it's quite out there together. Reddick's on the back of Larson. Larson's moved up into 4th position. Reddick is just tailgating him through 1 and 2, trying to find a slipway through. It's lap 28 of 80 in stage 1. Hopefully we'll have JT back with us soon, but he's just been at Donington Park over this weekend. As we see Chastain side by side. Is that with Michael McDowell? Yes, it is. So a little bit change of position down there at the front. I thought Michael McDowell might have been a bit of a more interesting start than this. He just...
He took pole here last year, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And it shocked everybody that he had pole. It shocked me.
It shocked me. Like, I'm not used to Spire being quick. No offense to Spire, because I think they're developing a really good team nowadays, especially in the truck series. I mean, they've collected a win already this season.
Yeah, but
I know Hocevar's doing a lot of the truck races for Spire this year. I think 13 he's down for.
Back with Fox if you're watching us, as the tension just builds here. Hamlin, Bell, Gibbs, Larson, Wallace, the top 5. Pit stop, the mind keeps saying around about lap 35 if that's for tyres. Fuel can go longer, but tyres might be coming in for their first green flag stops of the day. That would be quite nice. Oh, I've lost all the data. It's still experimental, the Galaxy timing systems, but I've still got my other one up here. Denny Hamlin's done 29.454 on lap 2. That was the best lap. Now we're running in the 31.3, so you can tell that it's all sort of slowing down a bit tonight as we try and hold it all together. Timing data systems come back. Fuel is decreasing, so I think we might change that soon. Pit stop times will be coming in shortly. Let's go back, Larry Mack.
On lap 32, you get in there a little early to get advantage of those fresh tires.
Now check that graphic lower right. 4 of those 5 are Fords. To your point at the top of the race, didn't qualify well, didn't have a lot of speed, but moving up. All right, pit stops have begun.
Pit stops are on. Pit lane, let's open it up.
And with him, Briscoe. And more.
We've opened up the radio graphic
Austin
as
Cindric
well.
is in. Justin Allgaier. Kyle Larson.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of these guys that are pitting early now. A lot of it depends on who you're racing around. So the longer you can wait, if you're not worried about getting past, it will be beneficial to have fresher tires. Jamie?
You see Kyle Larson pulling into his pit box. Had fallen off just a bit, then came back and fought as those tires wore out. It'll be a 4-tire stop here. You see that adjustment right there that we talked about was coming for Kyle Larson as they work on the left side. Solid stop.
All the Hendrick cars stopped. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch in the pit lane, Eric Jones, Noah Gragson, Josh Berry, last year's winner, Austin Dillon, and here are the leaders. Hamlin, Gibbs, Bubba Wallace.
So the 20 car stayed out, but he got held up by the 11 car coming down the pit road. Obviously, the 45 car, Reddick, was the first one on pit road. Keep an eye on that track map up in the top left.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
We've opened up the track map ourselves because everyone's now coming in, Jack, for the tyre changes, and they are changing 2 and 4 tyres.
But he's also going to...
Go on.
I got nothing to add on pit stops, unfortunately.
It's looking quite strong,
But it looks like Ty Gibbs has come out ahead of Christopher Bell, I think.
He has.
6.
Gave 5 places on that last
You
run.
see Kyle Larson right there at the top of your screen, just behind.
And you see Reddick behind him. But
Reddick's turning around, but here we go. Byron versus now Lagan. Oh, I'm going to hold my breath there. It's Blaney. Into the pits comes Bell. Race leaders in.
lap out of that swing on tires and have fresher tires, it puts you in a better spot.
Now let's keep an eye on that. See, there's the 11. That's how much time we were talking about that the 20 car gave up, making that extra lap and getting slowed up at the 11 pitting.
Briscoe and Allgaier.
Yeah,
too
so
fast entering pit road.
Oh, no.
That spot right there is going to cost Christopher Bell 3 spots, staying out 1 lap longer and having to check up for Denny Hamlin. So that's what you don't want to happen.
Tire fall off about 1.5 seconds a lap through this run.
I think the 5 car won this battle.
Yeah, more cars coming in. Let's have a look at the replay then. This is Bell coming down and Hamlin just ahead of him. Hamlin comes pit lane. Bell goes straight through, Jack. And to avoid him coming down low.
Yeah, keep an eye on Logano though. I think he's got some real speed in that number 22 car. Now leading the race, but I think genuinely he could be a contender for the win today. He's looking real fast today.
Looking stronger and stronger at the moment. Priest came in a minute ago. Ricky Stenhouse now dives in to pit road. And does Connor Zilic in the 88. So a couple more being made of them, as you can see on our timing screens. How do you tell what bubble the leader is in the blue circle? Yeah, the blue circle, that's the leader.
The window, they may be getting ready to come down pit road right now, but they lacked a little confidence in the car after yesterday. So far, though, Joey said the car has been really good. I think what they're trying to do here is split it right down the middle in terms of the run as we see him hit pit road now.
Into the pits comes Logano.
So Logano to pit road at lap 39 of this 80-lap first stage. Stenhouse also on pit road along with Connor Zilic and Daniel Suarez.
Yeah, we talked about Logano's car yesterday. Definitely not where he wanted to be. Seems like they've made it better today, which they usually do, Clint. They typically make their cars better, but
that's what champions do.
Yeah, and he's going to lose some positions with this cycle staying out on the racetrack. But your hope is that you can gain them back with the use of the fresh tires.
Carson Hocevar surrenders the lead to come in, and Brad Keselowski will cycle to the front.
Okay.
So down to McDowell and Custer, the only cars that had not pitted. So Brad Keselowski, he is the leader, and he's today's driver profile, sponsored by Trimble. Driver number 6 still recuperating from that leg injury suffered in the off season. And here's Brad to pit road. 3 Las Vegas Cup wins for Brad. Second among active drivers. And these mile-and-a-half tracks have produced 14 career wins, more for Brad than any other track configuration in NASCAR.
Well, they always get better on race day, but the thing that this 6 car has to figure out, they have to qualify better. Otherwise, they're not going to store any stage points, and they're not going to win. So, you know, I think that Brad definitely knows how to get it done, but they got to get better on Saturday to put themselves up in the front of the pack and not have to battle that uphill battle all day.
Exactly.
Interesting enough, that track temperature, by the way, is rising at the moment, so that's quite an interesting run. We'll have the points as they run and stage points, so it's quite good. Pit stop times at the moment. Lap 38 brought in the 47 and the 88. So they came into the pit lane. Not too bad of a time. They're losing around about 10 seconds in the stop and around about 30 seconds overall, Jack. So not too bad in the early stages of a green flagged race.
Yeah, so far not too bad. I mean, why is Cole Custer in third, or is he not pitted? I imagine. Okay, he's
pitted now. Yeah, Custer was briefly leading the race, but has yet to stop. He's coming now for 16th. So for a while he was in the lead. Now he's pitted now. But yeah, don't worry. I was thinking the same thing. So projected at the moment points put Bubba Wallace into second position if things stayed as they were now, Jack. So if Bubba finishes 4th or higher in this race, it would put him second, which means it'll be a 23-11-1-2 in the driver's standings after 5 races. They would have bit your hand off it during the off-season for that, with all the lawsuit row that was going on. Hamlin staying ahead of Gibbs. They're passing the 47. of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who now gets a lap down in 29th. Pit stop seems to have ended for the green flag run, so we'll go back to our full data screen with the complete data on laps. It really is sort of an all systems go approach. Larson P3 at the moment. So after the pit stops, it is going to be Hamlin, Gibbs, Larson, then it'll be Bell ahead of Wallace, down to 5th position. Yeah, so that's the top 5. Fair do, Hamlin is my pick a winner, and you know, you've got to count a guy who did one here. He was the last driver to win a race from pole back here in the October race during the playoff season. So he does know how to do it, doesn't he, Jan?
Well, definitely. Hamlin obviously very, very strong around this track. Very emotional win last time out here as well. Stenhouse is, I think, being lapped by... I think he should have been lapped by Larson there, who is running a fairly strong 3rd.
Denny Hamlin in total here. He has not done great. He's only had one top 5 finish this year back at Phoenix. 10th came at Cota, 13th in Atlanta, 31st at Daytona. But this is in total looking for win number 61 of his career. Still looking quite strong. Last victory was here at Las Vegas, should you say. An emotional event. As we continue on checking. Fox's commentary seems to have gone a little bit weird.
It is just the timing of how you position it and get through there correctly.
In fact, he's got the lead.
Yeah.
They're talking about Hamlin now.
Well, Christopher Bell came in here probably not being able to see a level ground from the hole that he was in, and things have not gotten better with that pass-through penalty for speeding coming onto pit road.
Oh, so Bell gets a penalty for speeding on pit road. That's going to drop him right to the back. Michael McDowell also coming in, so it just goes from bad to worse, Jack.
Yeah, not good at all.
Is this
for
it?
him.
Oh, this is points standing after 4 races. Kyle Busch in 20th, Ross Chastain 23rd. 144 and 151 points back between them. Point standings after 4 races behind first place. Austin Cindric 30th, 173 back. Josh Berry 175 back. Of course, without this, as we mentioned, it's damaging also for Alex Bowman, because without the playoff system of being you in if you win, you're going to have to fight back on championship points. Bowman's now missed 2 races. His season's pretty much done. He won't be able to fight back from that. He's 2 points races down. The more time he misses, the harder it will be for the chase playoff.
Exactly. That's why injuries really can affect your season. In the playoff format, it wasn't as big of a deal. Now it's a massive deal if you miss a race.
Hamlin now bringing it down to a 30.834. Gibbs doing a 30.8 as well. So still matching. Larson was a 30.9. Still attacking. Still worried, actually, I am, about what we're going to see. I wonder if there'll be a difference between it all. Stage 2 coming up. HMS wants to find a replacement. Oh, what are we all about here? Mark Martin going to win. I wish I. 36 runners in this event. Weird to have 36 starting this one as well. We were sure we were going to have a bit more. Vegas is actually one of the most popular on the calendar. And the Pennzoil 400 once again starting into it. This, you might like to know, is the 29th annual Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube NASCAR race. And yeah, last time out, we had 36 in the spring race. But we had the most back in 2015 of 43 cars entering. Last race, though, was still at 38. That was in October. Now we're just running at the 36. We're expecting to somewhat hit the margin. No wild cards coming in for this one. About 53 of 80. Fans in attendance enjoying racing at Las Vegas. Stage 1 is nearly at the complete.
Another good choice of song there.
Folks having an okay day today, aren't they? And the one FS1.
All the Small Things by Blink-182. Love that.
They seem to be remembering their target audience coming into it, aren't they? Hamlin.
I mean, they're not doing tons of country at least, so that's positive.
Well, yeah, but last week we were in Arizona.
Sorry to all the country lovers in the audience. It's not for me.
Yeah, but last week it was Arizona, so Phoenix kind of counts, doesn't it? As like, oh, okay, we'll let you get away with it. Naughty little things.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Here in Las Vegas, you've got to sort of go with the...
Also, Busch is in his last season with RCR. He's on the last year of his contract. I don't know if I'd say he's in his last season, but we'll have a look.
That's going to be the silly season. Quite a lot of drivers are out of it coming through.
Bowman's out of contract at the end of this year.
That's going to be a big one. Signing a double 500 champion. That's going to be somewhere on the lines of get it right and you're good, but does he really want to
We don't
leave?
know if Bowman's going to leave. We don't know if Busch is going to leave, but they are out of contract at the end of the year.
They will not rehire Bowman. I've said this before. I've said it to the Green Network. They will not rehire Bowman at all. He's already proved.
No, I don't think so.
I think this is why they're giving...
He's struggled a lot.
Yeah, this is why Justin Allgaier's got the gig today. A little bit of a tester. Although he's running down in 36th
Nah, he ain't
place.
gonna. He ain't gonna come up. He's an O'Reilly / Xfinity, whatever you want to call it, lifer. He's totally fine chilling in that series.
Who would you put in the 48 then? Maybe.
I honestly don't know.
Would Byron
My
be a
choice
good
would have
sort?
been Carson Hocevar, but he's signed on with Spire for several years, as Bell is battling for third.
Still shutting the
and
door. He's
manages to
battling
get the
Larson.
position.
Yep, he's still on Larson. Attacking like crazy at the moment. Bowman was handed 2 veteran rides and hasn't achieved anything. That means your ideas are, yeah, agreed. He hasn't achieved anything. This is why I say he's not going to be there. Why would they give him another run? Don't make sense, does it? Coming through into it. Well, Hamlin's leading at the moment. Bell's moved up into 3rd place ahead of Larson, but everyone else pretty much staying as they are as we try and run out the clock with 19 laps to go of stage number 1 here. It's a fun little attack, isn't it, this one? What have you been making of stage 1? I like the green flag pit stop. Didn't think we were going to have that.
I think that we've had a solid stage 1 so far. I think we're seeing some decent racing throughout the field, and some good green flag pit stops.
They hold on together. As we still have a long way to go here tonight. 205 laps remaining, as you can see on the top of the timing tower. We are trying to introduce the stage graphic that you see on the other monitor. So we'll have a look. Actually, I'll do that now, actually. While we're here, let's see if I can introduce that along the bottom ticker. Because it would just be nice if we can have it included so that everyone can see exactly what we're doing and how far along we are in this race. Still, attack, I would, wouldn't you, Jack, at this stage? Because you know this race is going to be a humdinger once we go green for the next part of the stages. I'm a bit nervous, actually, because stage 2, that's usually a podcast time for us, and we've been having to fill a bit more out here right now today.
Yeah, I mean, podcast time's fun, though, at the end of the day. We can talk about a variety of subjects related to motorsport for the most part. Larson, by the way, trying to go against Gregson, sorry. Just lapping him again.
They're going to be holding through on times as this racing continues. You're going to like this. We've managed to get the information sorted. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Still, the battle goes on. We're on board with Noah. As we have running out on time actually in this stage, trying to find out if they're going to have a change on pit stop times, because who stopped when? And well, would you go for another pit stop, Jack, at this stage of the race to get new tyres going into stage 2?
Yeah, I don't think I would. I'd just keep going to the end of the stage, to be honest. We'll see what people do.
Sort of happy with what you've got at the moment.
Depends where I am in the field.
Yeah, that's also true. We've opened up then at the bottom of the screen the stage laps progression bar as we go. Hopefully that's a little bit more help to you at home. So we'll give you some information about how this race is running. A lot of action and drama with coming in on 10 to go, 68 of 80 of stage 1.
And there's Ryan Preece in 8th, right with Tyler Reddick. Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell for the lead.
And Bell goes down low, and Jack, this is exactly what you were saying. Lull Hamlin into a false sense of security and just go and grab him towards the end.
It's Hamlin trying to go around the outside.
He's not going to give up,
I think there's a lap car in the way.
That's a bit
tight. He goes
tight.
high.
He's through. He's through. I thought that was a bit too tight, but no, I stand corrected. He's managed to make the move stick. Well done. 9 times out of 10, that ends in disaster. I'm very proud that they were able to get that one all sort of sorted in. Okay. We take a breath. We survive another day sort of mentality coming through. Still closing in on the end of this stage. Look at this on the inside. Bell's attacking through 3 and 4 down low. Sorry, the back of 1 and 2. Hamlin now is stuck in traffic. Riley Herbst goes down low. Hamlin trying to get ahead now of Kyle Busch. The 42's in there of John Hunter Nemechek. Usually that means we're going to head into a caution, because he's right at the back of the 35. Lap number 70, 1 of 80, 70 complete. Bell down low, he'll get the toe. Hamlin gets so much more drive mid-corner through 2, though. That's unbelievable acceleration from him. 2 Toyotas battling at the front, though, Jack, and I think Bell's going to nick him ahead eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still side by side. This is a fantastic battle. I think Bell is going to clear Hamlin. He does.
As Nemechek briefly touched the wall coming out of 4. Just drifted off and a little bit of a touch into the wall. At least they've kept that one together. Still, we're closing in on the end of this first stage and our first caution of the day. Hamlin now battling Larson over second. Larson goes down low. Now Hamlin's got 36 laps on his tyres so far. I'm surprised that they haven't been as competitive. He must have just destroyed them in the lap traffic, Jack. Hamlin back now into P2. Larson desperate to find a way through. Bell's pulled out 3/10 already and the gap growing. Just hugging the inside. And Larson goes through. Using the advantage of Nemechek with a side draft. Takes it through 3 and 4. Hamlin there's getting the draft back. Nemechek is playing a key role here. Hamlin goes up high. But Larson's gone through on the low line and sweeps through. Larson takes second position Denny Hamlin now down to P3. That's upsetting, but expected. Stage points will matter, and the stage finish coming in to what we're going to see from stage number 1. Reddick. Now, where's he in our little run? P9, our championship leader. A lot of good stuff as Reddick now gets ahead of the 88. Lapping Connor Zilic. Josh Berry, by the way, will get the free pass at the time of the caution. He's the... now Riley Herbst will get it. So 22 down have been lapped already, Jack. That's quite an impressive run. Only 21 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah. So shows how vital pit strategy really can play in this race.
Sharky's pick is Larson. I hope the Grid Network have recorded that.
I've gone with Larson as well.
You went for Larson, yeah. That's been recorded.
He won yesterday, did well.
He did really good in the O'Reilly race. I caught up with that during the day. As Megan was producing last night, as we were on the Chinese Grand Prix, so our sleep pattern was different. But it was a stunning event. Really liking how NASCAR's being at the moment. There's a lot of just happiness in the air. Everyone's happy. It's good. But Ryan Blaney moves up into speed 10 ahead then of Chris Buescher. Bell, Larson, Hamlin, Gibbs, Wallace, Byron, Priest, Elliott, Reddick, Blaney. That's your current top 10 with 3 to go in this stage. And then it will be time for more action. We haven't had a caution yet, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of a breather. 3 to go. Just keeping an eye on the strategy calls as well. If they do the last... Now, everybody on the last stop on lap 34, they took 4 tyres. Everybody, the entire field took 4 tyres. Presumably, they don't want to risk what happened last week, so we're going to have another set of 4 tyres. They've got 9 sets in total across the race. Fuel window also coming up. Not a lot took fuel at the last stop. So I'm trying to have a look at the fuel actual ranking at the moment. Yeah, 42, 36 laps as well coming into it. 30. Yeah, so fuel window is not great. Laps on fuel, the least amount. So who took fuel last time by? Okay, some of them did, but only splashes. I'm being told that none of them had enough for a full tank, Jack, with 1 to go in this stage. So we'll come up to the com box as my head gets ripped off. But it is going to be Christopher Bell once again with some stage victories here in the Cup Series. He'll come out of the last corner. And here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, stage 1 goes to Christopher Bell. Larson second. Now, and Hamlin got third ahead of Gibbs. Wallace, Byron, Priest, Elliott, Blaney, Reddick as the caution reigns. And Christopher Bell wins stage number 1 here. Just trying to see exactly how many stages he's taken so far. That's his second stage win of the season. He won 1 stage at Phoenix for Christopher Bell. There's more positions coming in again. Not bad, actually. So, caution's out. After the top 10 cross the line, points will be awarded. So, the current situation of play would put Reddick on 226, Blaney on 167, Bubba Wallace on 159. So, he's a few points down on the overall strategy call for that. So, yeah, not 100% good, but we'll take it. We'll take it. There's still a little bit of distance to go in this race. 2 whole stages left of action. Whew. It's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic. So, that's the first done. 85 laps, though, is stage 2. Takes us to lap 165. 21 cars on the lead lap. Last lap, though, was taken in. So we have free pass for Riley Herbst. So Riley is our free pass on the next lap. As we run in now for stage break.
Apparently Tyler Reddick might have skimmed the wall.
That doesn't surprise me. I was expecting him to do something like that. He's pushing, isn't he, this year, Tyler? There's so much more push on him.
Yeah, he's got 3 wins.
Yeah.
Don't blame him, he's done well.
3 wins so far out of 4 races complete. He's the first ever person to do a 3-peat. Swamp Donkey says, I like the way you call the race. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. And thank you as well to all the lovely comments to go through. Does this stream go on every week? Yes, it does, Mr. Wildcat. It goes on every week, this stream. Sometimes it's...
You got to put up with JB every single week, I feel, for you.
Not every week. I'm not here every week. Sometimes I have races off and the USN boys take over.
What we got next week? Darlington?
Yeah, Darlington. And we're on
I've heard Darlington's going to be really good with the new horsepower.
I'm looking forward to that. We'll be on the call for both. At the moment, you see, we've taken over USN as well today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're on March Madness.
Rasmussen is the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Darlington, what I will say is the Intimidator is back. Timmy Hill will be running that race. There's a few Greg Biffle throwbacks in the across the field, which is very nice.
I thought the Intimidator was the one and only Dale Earnhardt. Have we passed that title on?
He's the Intimidator. Timmy Hill is the Intimidator.
Oh, the Intimidator. Oh, I'm with you now, yeah.
That's what we just call him, is the Intimidator.
I'm with
Don't
you
know
now.
why. I mean, he's never won a race in NASCAR. But...
Okay, right, let's head back down to Fox under commercials as we're under caution here for the Pennzoil 400.
End of stage 1. Bell, Larson, Hamlin, Gibbs, Wallace, the first 5. Jamie?
Well, Mike, Kyle Larson's pit crew has been together for 4 years, but just 1 year with Kyle. And I talked to crew chief Cliff Daniels about that and what he enjoys about this particular team. He said it's their attitude. It's how they respond no matter what happens here on pit road. So as they get ready to come down pit road and pit their driver, let's meet the 5 crew.
Brandon Harder, Bueller. This is my 19th year at Hendrick. Mike Moss, rear tire changer. 2023 Le Mans Pit Crew Champion.
Eric Ludwig, Jackman, 2025 Cup Championship last year.
Jafar Hall, front tire changer. I used to be a truck driver.
Alan Stallings, tire carrier. I want to shout out niece and nephew, Easton and Renly. Happy birthday.
2024 champions, or 2025 champions, rather, of the Cup Series.
Always fun to hear all the stories from where the pit crew guys came from, whether it's athlete, truck driver. You just never know. So a lot of great stories down there.
I agree. All right, this will be the second trip to pit road today for a set of good years and a fill-up with Sunoco race fuel with zero carbon bioethanol.
Now, this is one when we talked about William Byron. Keep an eye on him on this. Didn't get a choice on his pits because of inspection.
Regan.
Well, it's been a very smooth start to the day for Bubba Wallace. Tight the first run of the race. Still to the tight side on that 23 car right now. Said he felt like his right front is gone. Needs more front turn, but doesn't want the rear to slide. Chase Elliott, the opposite problem is as he's moved up 7 spots, he's trying to protect against the right rear. Doesn't want to wear it out. Jamie?
Kyle Larson, 3-time winner here. Not concerned about right rear grip until the very end of that run. Car is good. Meanwhile, the 20 of Christopher Bell wanted an adjustment, freed up just a bit, taking quite a bit of time on that left rear. We'll check the tires here, guys, see if there's any cording like after the first stop.
And there is the race off pit road. You mentioned William Byron, who came in 5th, came out 6th, without having a chance to pick his pit stall based on his qualifying. There's Bell and Larson leading them off pit road at the end of stage 1.
moving on the music choice then, Jack? Because it's quite comical. It's quite like it's Vegas. It's very NASCAR. They've learned, I think, Fox.
I never trust Fox. Also, I was just looking at the IndyCar race earlier.
Cracker,
I want some apologies to Nolan Siegel because that crash wasn't his fault.
He hit the back of Grosjean.
He got turned into the back of Grosjean. Simpson got into him.
Ah, well, in that case, I think Grosjean hit him.
Formal apologies, please, to Nolan Siegel. He's bad, but he's not that bad.
Is he a driver that McLaren should keep on?
No.
I agree. I think everyone could agree.
Same about Simpson at Ganassi, though.
Kippin Simpson topped warm up actually earlier on. Cars down pit road, and Fox are not there. Riley Herbst, Josh Berry, Todd Gilliland, Kyle Busch, Noah Gragson, Chase Briscoe, Ty Dillon, Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Zilic, Jonathan Nemechek, Ricky Sands Jr., Cody Ware, Cole Custer, all down pit road. And they have all taken, I believe, a full set of tyres. Yeah, everyone who's stopping right now has taken full sets and new fuel. I can confirm that. So that's going to put Justin Allgaier, well, that's no, still Bell on top, but that's going to put Allgaier and McDowell out of sync. As Berry down, kept to the pits. I think Allgaier, did he stay out? Yes, he did. Allgaier and McDowell did stay out that time. So the timing screen's got to be rejigged. Oh! Hamlin and Gibbs have both got speeding penalties! Wow!
Who does that put in the lead?
I would presume it would still put Bell. But yeah, it is a speeding penalty being confirmed for Hamlin and Gibbs. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Speeding on pit road. Both Gibbs cars, yeah.
Wow.
That's the latest from
They
Bob
started
Poggrass.
playing Metal and Country, that's a choice, said Nathan Troxel. Well, why don't we mix the two? Bill Murray exists. Go check that band out if you all haven't already, they're great.
It'll put Christopher Bell, Carl Larson, Bubba Wallace, I would assume. Weird that they've both been hit, though. It's very unusual. Fox will fill us in when they come back from commercial. But here we go, back to them, back to Fox, and to commercial.
Well, welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Josh Sims alongside Jamie McMurray, your Stage 1 winner. Christopher Bell was also the pole winner with a strong start to this race, but also some penalties of note, Jamie. The 11 and the 54, too fast entering, so they'll have to go to the back of the field. But what else stands out to you from the first stage?
Well, it's going to be fun to watch Denny and Ty come from the back, but we talked a little bit about Kyle Larson, the speed he has, but those other two HMS drivers, William Byron, Chase Elliott, all in the top 8. At the end of that stage, Elliott had a great pit stop. I was impressed that Byron didn't lose anything. Clint mentioned him being in a tough pit stall today. So Hendrick Motorsports answering the question of who's going to be able to compete with Toyotas.
And when we talk about the Toyotas and who's been strong, I mean, Christopher Bell, he's backing it all up. That car has been strong all afternoon long.
Yeah, Bell looked like he was a little bit off that first run when we saw Denny take the lead from him. Kind of questioned, you know, the speed he had in practice. But Adam Stevens, great call, staying out just a little bit longer. And we saw that pay off towards the end of the stage, able to get the stage 1. Bell has the car to beat, but I'm telling you, Kyle Larson, I think if he can get out front, it's going to be tough to pass.
It's going to be fun to see how things play out in stage number 2. And for that, let's send it back up to the guys in the booth. Take it away, Mike.
Thank you, Josh. Now, Christopher Bell just had the second fastest stop of the year. Otherwise, for Joe Gibbs Racing, it all just went away. Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs, too fast entering in section number 1. Here is Denny's reaction to the news.
Not at all what you need on a track like this. You do not want to lose that pit.
Well,
the track position.
He knows how important that track position is, but I think when you see him put his hand up right there, I mean, you're all nose to nose, single file right there, but you put these cars right on the edge on pit road speed, and if that first section being so short, if you miss it just trying to catch the guy in front of you, it'll get you over speed quick.
Here's Ty Gibbs radio.
Yep, sorry. I didn't think I was even remotely close to speed. So good. Now we'll work on it. One segment down. We got all day, 2.5 hours to get it back.
so we'll go back to work.
Now, to add to that, the fourth Gibbs car, Chase Briscoe, had one wheel that did not get tight. He had to stop in Gibbs' box further down pit lane and get it tightened. So that's 3 out of the 4 Gibbs cars having difficulty on this trip to pit road.
And he's already had a speeding penalty as well. So, you know, you got 3 of the 4 Gibbs cars that have had trouble on pit road to put them back in the pack.
So there's row 2, Wallace and Elliott behind Bell and Larson. Then Byron and Preece, Blaney and Reddick, Hocevar and Smith, the top 10.
Getting ready for stage 2 to get underway. They'll come out over to the restart zone. And the Pennzoil 400 second stage goes green. And it is going to be Christopher Bell from Kyle Larson. Bell low, Larson high. Getting a push though is Larson from Bubba Wallace. Chase Elliott pushing Bell through turn 1. Larson and Wallace go up high. 3 lanes already. Trying to form in as they head down the backstretch towards 3 and 4. Moves further back in the midfield as Tyler Reddick trying to go down low. So's Carson Hocevar as they still hold formation. It's Bell leading just from Larson there. Jack, good restart as Larson does the undercut, comes down low, goes on the apron. Still can't get ahead of Bell, and they touch coming through 1. And how did Bell not go around Jack?
I think they maybe just avoided each other. They got so close. 2 guys who are both dirt guys,
Bubba touched the
both
wall.
fantastic race car drivers.
Bubba side by side with Byron and Elliott. They're in a 3-wide battle, and Bubba touched the wall, coming down low. Larson still in a battle with Bell. Bell's giving him absolutely no inching. Larson's going to go through. This is pandemonium at the restart of stage 2. We don't need a podcast about it. This is going to be nuts. Keeps on the power. Larson down into 3. He gets side by side, gets a little loose, but he's gone ahead just. Can he come up high through the tri-oval and cut Bell off? He's got tremendous drive though, coming out of 4. Bell going over to the high line, and Bell still leads. Larson's keeping his foot in it. I'm surprised they're going this hell for leather right now, Jack. That's unbelievable from these 2.
Yeah, unreal, these 2. Bell versus Larson battles are what I live for, man. They're just fantastic. The 2 top-class championship potential drivers. I mean, one of them is proven potential. They're both just going at each other, and this is also allowing a certain Chase Elliott to catch up to them. He might go around the outside. We've got the 223.11 cars. Look at Elliott going down low. Chase Elliott in the 9 car. Down low there, 3-1. Fox, stop cutting away!
Yeah, Fox cut away as that is getting even worse. 3 wide, and look at Bell going up high. Chase Elliott's down low. In the middle is Kyle Larson. It's Piggy in the middle. They're almost coming together. Byron's coming into it for a 4 wide over the line. This is unbelievable. Byron pushes Larson. He gets the wiggle loose at the back. Bell stays up high, and now Larson's projected the front. Elliott comes into 2nd place. Bell gets around Byron, who stays down low. Reddick's coming into this. So is Bubba Wallace just further back. But now it's Byron side by side with Bell as Reddick sends it up high to try and get the loop on both of them. And he's got so much more speed coming into the tri-oval. Byron goes low and he's lost pace. Reddick storms through into 4th place as Bell goes side by side with Elliott through turn 1 and 2. Larson's still ahead and Reddick's coming to play. This is amazing, Jack.
What a battle, man. Unbelievable. Lots of respect shown as well between like 4 superb drivers. Look at Reddick, by the way. Look at the speed the Toyota has. He's going to get past Elliott here on in the next corner, I think.
I've got a feeling we're going to see something great or a wreck, which is why we're on the com-cam at the moment. Are we going to see a little move? Elliott's gone down low through turn 2. Reddick trying to come up high. As we're keeping an eye on the data systems at the moment. Still says, by the way, that Kyle Larson, the biggest improver on this restart. He's been the fastest driver across the sector times. We'll keep an eye on that is going to be the case. Well, I've got Bell as the leader on my screen. No, okay. We'll see why that's changing. Larson, Bell, Elliott, Reddick. They're still together. Larson going high, Bell's cutting in low. Not really going to have a change. We'll go back to the graphics then. Fox's music is right for what we're having right now. This is, I think, the closest battling we've seen as Byron now down low, Reddick up high, trying to go around the outside, over the start line, over the dice really, isn't it? The fairy dice. Reddick's got more. It's like he can lean on the car, Jack, a lot more. He's got so much faith that it's going to stick to a corner in such different lines. That 2311 car, I think, is the best setup on the grid. You've just seen him week after week throwing the car into corners on the ovals, and it just sticks no matter where we are.
You know, that's just how Reddick races, to be honest with you. He's a dirt guy. He used to race in late models, I remember, in the dirt seat. You generally just have to throw it in the corner when you're racing in those things.
This racing action looking good as Hamlin now under attack. So Hamlin's trying to find his way back through, remember. He's dropped down into 19th position. He's just got ahead of Kyle Busch, who is a lap down. So that's Busch unlapping himself. Hamlin is trying to attack AJ Allmendinger, who runs in the 16. But the lap traffic here is mad. Absolutely mad. Just enjoying the sounds at the back. Just listening to the cars, it's quite fun here. Yep, 1 hour since the green flag fell. We've now run a total of 100 laps. We've got 166 to go. American Outlaw, Out for One Law, says Dirty Air is the next gen car, is absolutely horrendous and one of the worst expensive stock car, if you can call it that. I think that's why in the shorter tracks they've tried to increase the packaging, hasn't it? And it's worked, Jack, hasn't it?
So far, the Phoenix race was pretty solid. Like, it's definitely the best Phoenix race of the next gen era. It was still just more of a decent race, but we're getting there. And I will say, like, for all the flaws.
Sorry, go on.
Take it any day over what we had before. I take it any day over 550.
100%. 110%. Always take that one more.
All the flaws this thing has. You know, fair play. To call it a stock car, by the way, like, I'll be honest with you, NASCAR stock cars haven't really been stock cars since the car of tomorrow.
For a while, yeah.
Not really.
Could you call Richard Petty's car a stock car?
I would say yeah.
Really?
That's when they were still really stock. They were still like factory cars.
Yeah, but that thing was a
modified.
spaceship. Like, they did nothing else.
Nowadays, they're just more purpose-built race cars.
I mean, it's just stickers. That's the thing as well, the fun. Oh, it's just American Outlaw when you say it. The numbers are from my iRacing team switch for the... Oh, okay, thank you very much. So, American Outlaw. Cool name, by the way. Action bringing in right now as Ryan Blaney in 8th position. Chases down Austin Cindric in P7, who just ahead is Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick. Reddick's backed off of Byron now. The gap is... Well, it's the delta time, so it's not overall. That's between each other. I've got to work it out for myself. That's quite hard. It's 0.3 of a second. It's 3 seconds. Byron Radio, Jamie Little.
The start of this race, but happy so far. They unloaded in the ballpark yesterday. Rudy Fugel, as crew chief, told me they just wanted to be a little bit better mid-run, and they're certainly working on that. William Byron just came on the radio and just said once he exits the corner, the car's just leaning too much on those tires, trying to save him. So much tire talk per usual, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. There's Byron, and right behind him, 3 laps down now, Justin Allgaier, who is in the 48 this week as Alex Bowman continues to recover from vertigo issues that he first experienced at COTA, where he had to get out of the car. Jeff Andrews says that Bowman's recovery continues, but he still has some lingering issues with vertigo, and we certainly hope that he's back in the car soon. Andrews earlier had said that the team does not feel that those symptoms are concussion related, and we look forward to Alex Bowman's return as soon as he's able.
Thanks very much, Mike Joy. I'm glad that you tuned in every week for your league race, American Outlaw. And Sharky did the same, tuning in since New Hampshire last year. And yeah, I took pit road penalties, but Hendrick is now running first, third, and fourth. JGR says, hold my beer.
Yeah, I think the Chevy, I mean, it's the first real test of their new, of course, the new car this year. Safe to say, I think they'll be fine.
Fine, or something else begin with F? Sound like something else then. 29 to 35. Stage 1 and 2 just lagging a little bit. We know that stage 3 is going to be quite the exciting one. Take it from lap 166 to lap 267, so it'll be 101 in total. When is next pit stop for tyres? They've run 24 laps so far on this set. Sorry, 29 laps, so they're gearing up soon for new tyres. So that'll be coming shortly as the data systems restart. So they last stop, yeah, so they'll be coming in soon for new tyres. Fans in attendance here, a bit of a sellout crowd. They're seeing a great little run here. And certainly, oh, that's a great idea. Look at that. That's a 21st century tankard, isn't it? That's unbelievable. So it's a metal tankard, but it's a reusable one with a lid on the top, like the German kind. And it's made of metal with a little bit of a cooler thing on this side that keeps your beer cool. That is cool. Fox has been removed for a month. Has it? What? Well, it's not first. Then when are thingy meant to take over? Hang on a minute.
I'm taking over. I think Charlotte on.
Yeah, it should be Charlotte 600. Hang on. I have the information here. Fox's last race is the All-Star race at Dover on May the 17th. From Charlotte, I forgot
that's going to happen.
Prime takeover. So Fox's races this year, while we have a little bit of time, are the Clash, the Jewels, Daytona, Atlanta, COTA, Phoenix, Vegas, Darlington, Martinsville. Sorry about Darlington, Martinsville. That's also going to be an FS1 to come into it. Then we're off for the when the O'Reilly and trucks are at Rockingham, or should I pronounce it as we're, it's American, Rockingham. Then we're at Bristol for FS1 again. Then Fox coverage resumes at Kansas and Talladega. FS1 for Texas and Watkins Glen and the All-Star Dover. Prime have Charlotte, Nashville, Michigan, Pocono, San Diego. Then TNT take over for Sonoma, Chicagoland, Echo Park, North Wilkesboro and Indianapolis. Then it's an off week again due to the Olympics before we go to Iowa on USA, followed then by Richmond, New Hampshire, all on USA. Daytona is on NBC. And then the rest on USA for the chase with Darlington, Worldwide Technology Raceway, Bristol, Kansas, Vegas, Charlotte, Phoenix, NBC for Talladega and Martinsville, and Homestead, Miami. But yeah, it's very much, that's how it starts so far this year. Thank you very much for the kind comments in that we're better, the greatest commentary coverage of all time, better than Fox. Thank you very much, everybody. Lovely
Greatest
comments.
commentary coverage of all time. Wait, who did they say that was?
Us, the JBM team.
The better for being the greatest commentary coverage of all time. Better than Fox, bro. Fox, the bar's on the floor.
Yeah. If we can be better than Prime, then
That's like telling a team in the Premier League to be better than Tottenham.
Oh, I was wondering when you're going to get the Tottenham driver this week.
And yes, guess what? And Liverpool still failed at it.
Thank you very much for the lovely comments coming through. I'm glad you're all enjoying it. JB reminded me so much of Lee Diffie. Lee Diffie, of course, the Aussie. Let's have a car. Pit road.
From those first handful of laps, Kevin, what's he talking about?
Well, a lot of times it just depends on which end of the run you want. So
think he ran it too hard?
Well, those first...
I think he got a bit surprised there, Jack, didn't you, Kevin Harvick, to be asked that question? He was like, what, yeah. Harvick, though, is the only one of the
commentary team.
Trained. Go on.
Fox commentary team, it's time to go.
Mind have kept saying, don't even try to explain relegation to this crowd, yeah. Basically, imagine...
You all don't have to worry about relegation.
Yeah, imagine if the Kansas City Chiefs got relegated, got demoted to the league down.
I think I can do a good explanation here to relegation. Basically, imagine if the worst 3 NFL teams every year would drop down to like the college level. Let's say that there's like a second tier, like NFL 2. They would drop down to that, and the best 3 teams from that division
go up.
Went up to the NFL. That's what relegation is.
And it kind of makes sense because
the
you
worst
guys
teams go down, the best teams go up.
Ah, brilliant!
It's mind-numbing, the fear of relegation, considering that 2 teams I support are in a relegation battle this year.
I love this, by the way. That last Ted Lasso taught me relegation. Excellent. That's what Ted Lasso is.
I see you are a man of culture, or woman.
Love Ted Lasso. Can't wait for the new season to come out.
I've never watched it, but I've seen
you need
a lot of clips.
Yeah.
Looks really entertaining.
IndyCar had about 5 lead changes per race. It's so boring to watch. IndyCar today was quite exciting, actually. It was tactical masterclass. How many lead changes have we had today? Laps and rundown still not working correctly. 11. 11 lead changes today. Lap 39 of 85 in this stage. Lap 120 of 267. We've got a 448 to go as Hamlin passes Keselowski, but last is still the leader from Bell. Go on, Jack.
I was going to say, I really enjoyed the Arlington race today.
It was great.
That was one of the better street races I think IndyCar have put on in recent years. Like, St. Petersburg was... Byron in the pit lane, by the way. St. Petersburg was... It was alright.
They're all coming down pit road. Reddick's in as well. Jamie?
And we saw this strategy from Reddick in the last stage, as you see Larson getting ready to make his way to pit road, but it kind of bit Reddick having to run longer, but it looks like a whole bunch of them are going to come early this time.
Screw using your pit lane.
Larson and Bell to pit road. Chase Elliott as well. So the first 4 cars are in. Jamie.
40 laps there on that run. Kyle Larson, you heard that radio, worst run yet, lacking grip overall. He'll be happy to get these 4 fresh tires. Meanwhile, Christopher Bell in the 20 team says same thing. He's lacking overall grip. It's the worst it's been, and it's basically all over the racetrack. So they made an air pressure adjustment, 4 tires here, and get that fresh tear off on the windshield.
So the first 7 drivers on track and more came in this time. Regan?
Well, Mike, you see the 9-car Chase Elliott pulling out of the pits right now. Continues to build a little bit too free for him, but he did tell crew chief Alan Gustafson right before he pitted that he felt like he found something with that 9-car that was better. Alan confirmed it. He saw it on the computer and said it does look much better.
So pit stop's beginning. We'll open up the battle screen as well, so you can see the cars coming down pit road as we come into this. Ryan Blaney has now gone to the lead of the race from Denny Hamlin in second. Hamlin doing a 30.9, Blaney 31.3 last time by, so Blaney is considerably slower as we come through, and is being caught actually by Bell, who's already back. How's Bell? He's just come into the pits. Bell's already on the back of him. That's a bit of, and so is Byron. This must be to try and unlap themselves. It's a weird strategy as Bell goes low, gets past Blaney. Byron does the same, so Ryan Blaney should box soon and doesn't. He doesn't come down low this time by. He'll continue by. Bell dropped down to 9th on that run. 8th for Bell, Byron 9th. 10th down is lapped. So the top, well, yeah, so now basically the top 7 yet to stop next this time by.
4 more tires,
Larry.
so you'll make up a lot of track position.
See?
Quite a few only took 4 tires.
Two penalties.
Oh, who?
We have Josh Berry, Todd Gilliland, both too fast on pit road. That will be a pass through.
Oh, magnificent. That's all we need coming into this one. Just the one caution so far here tonight, and that was due to the stage break. It's been smooth running here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and Blaney now running 31.2, Hamlin 31.4, and they're coming down this time. Pit road.
Today. Gilliland in section 7.
Well, that's an interesting. You say that Barry was the last car on the lead lap, and I was watching the battle for that last car and the 1 lap down with him and Briscoe. Barry just handed it to him.
Regan.
Well, you see the 12 car Ryan Blaney, last week's winner, pitting right now. They've been all over the place today. It's been loose at times. It's been tight at times, so much so to where Ryan said at one point, I don't really know what to tell you. This most recent run, though, the rear grip, the biggest issue on the 12.
That will draw Suarez to pit road as well. Jamie?
Denny Hamlin had to drive through the field after that pit road speeding penalty. He just said, not bad here. We're actually a little bit tight, but that's because he was in traffic that run. 4 tires, air pressure for Denny.
So the only car on the lead lap who has not stopped is the new race leader, Brad Keselowski.
Yeah. And he's boxing now. No, Osvar's boxed.
That's Brad.
Got about 1 more lap journey before these tires come here again.
Yeah, so they are going to box
his
soon.
radio, your leader, top of the screen.
Yeah, so they're going to box soon. Keselowski's going to come in. He can't keep on forever. Sure, is he doing another lap? He is. 31.557 last time by. He's losing time so fast. They risk blowouts as well, Jack, which is not what they want to do at all.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't want to risk that. Maybe they're just staying out, hoping for a caution so they can pit and lose minimal position.
Matthew Owens is listening in. He's just texting to me. Admittedly, I didn't see this at the end of the stage. 9th career stage win for Bell, 2nd of the season. Thank you very much, Oracle.
Speaking of pit stops, by the way, Brad Keselowski's in.
Yeah, okay. Keselowski now boxing. Kyle Larson will return to the front. He's pitted
This is
out.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
We don't box, we pit. Our apologies.
It's hard not to say box.
He's too used to F1, honestly.
I've just come off the Chinese Grand Prix earlier on today.
Exactly.
It's all coming
Shout out
through.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
Great
Italian
race.
winner of a Grand Prix in 20 years, I'm pretty sure.
Giancarlo Fisichella, 19th of March 2006 at Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Quite a
Massive
day.
what if, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Such a
Fisichella,
what if.
If he'd stayed with Ferrari for 2010, he could have been something instead of Massa.
He stayed with them as like a test driver.
Yeah, but he should have been in the seat, in my opinion. They gave it.
I think.
Yeah.
I was willing to give him. I was willing to give Massa more time.
In my opinion, his best opportunity was when he was with Renault and he fumbled him.
You say he fumbled. He won 2 races.
Yeah, but even Flavio fell out, which resulted in him getting sacked and Villeneuve coming in.
How many drivers do you know that haven't fallen out with Flavio?
Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Are you guys excited
Flavio
for that?
Briatore.
Kimi never saw an Italian win, so he just did it himself. Precisely. Last time.
Wait.
Also, just to keep
Oh my
up
god, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Just to keep on a Formula 1 thing for that. The last time the Italian and German national anthem played together was the 2019 Singapore Grand Prix for Sebastian Vettel. Yep, that's the last time that rang out. First time it's run out in Shanghai, China, since Michael Schumacher won it the race in 2006, 20 years ago.
And not only that, it's the first it's only the second driver to take their maiden win in China, I'm pretty sure. The
Yeah,
other
Nico
was
Rosberg.
also in a Mercedes.
Yeah, Nico Rosberg in 2012. Barrichello. I can tell you actually, in case we get that wrong, and someone will come in and saying, "Oh no, but you forgot this, and this driver." I've got my stats still on my iPad, so I can tell you the results.
I miss Barrichello.
Winners. Piastri, Verstappen, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Rosberg, Hamilton, Alonso, Rosberg, Hamilton, Button, Vettel, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Alonso, Barrichello. Yeah, so only Rosberg and Piastri. Maiden winners at Shanghai. But speaking of NASCAR, are you excited for NASCAR 2026, the game? Are you? I think it's going to be quite fun.
I bet I don't play many video games at the moment, I'll be honest. I'm considering getting it though.
I'm considering getting it as well, just do
in
some
like
lap
a year
attacks,
when it's a bit cheaper.
I'm going to do some lap attack guides on it as well.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it in a year when it's like in all the second-hand game shops.
I'm hopeful it might come on PlayStation Plus or something.
That's what I do. Is I just get it on like, I just get it from like a second-hand store a year after it comes out. Done.
I'll tell you one thing. I am very much looking forward to having a day off because I am really invested in 100% in the original Lego Star Wars game. So I'm playing that.
Oh my god, I need to get those.
I'm playing it now, and it's actually fantastic.
The best Lego game.
Best. The best.
So simple.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to see something quite interesting, commentator versus Marshall. Bowman is slowing up, yeah. He's going to be left vulnerable here. No, why? It's not Bowman, it's Elgar. I done the same thing. Yeah, it's not just an Elgar. Yeah, it's not Bowman. You see the 48 going slow, you naturally think of Bowman.
Sorry, Eric. Sorry, Alex.
Oh dear. Yeah, he is going slow. It still says Bowman on the car though. That's the thing. It's just an Elgar.
Yeah, because it was set up for Bowman this weekend.
Yeah.
Allgaier, obviously in his second Cup race this season, he ran the Daytona 500 with JBMotorsports. So here's what happened. Does he just scrape the wall?
He did. Got loose. Front end slipped away from him through exit turn 2. Code Brown for Justin Allgaier. He's running 32nd at the moment. 2 laps down. As the 51 of Cody Ware is right. Yeah, this is what we need to be keeping on. Have you considered commentating, broadcasting iRacing or NASCAR console racing esports is a huge revenue opportunity for good broadcasters? We haven't, but we have now.
I've never been interested in the world of esports.
And do you know, American Outlaw, I know you don't do esports chat, but we do have a JBSports channel where we're currently running the Fun Cup challenge. But do you know what? We'll have a look. I might something interesting, yeah.
The only esports I watch is Rocket League. Only esports I watch.
I sometimes dip into PSGL. I'm still one of their reserve commentators if they need me. And
isn't that where like Omi commentates?
Yeah.
Shout out Omi, by the way. Is our junior Formula expert.
He's going to be leading some of the F3 and FG coverage this year because I'm taking quite a lot of those races off this year to give my voice a break.
Not only that, does he not also cover the Porsche Super Cup?
He does, and F1 Academy.
Also, speaking of F2, can we talk about the fact that Colton Herta's second ever F2 round is going to be in Monaco?
Do you know there's a rumour going around that he's going to come back to IndyCar for a couple of races?
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
He wants to do the 500.
He's definitely going to be in IMSA. I can tell you that. I think he'll do some IMSA races.
Oh yeah, 100%,
I don't think he's doing anything IndyCar related.
Oh, Mr. Wildcat says I heard another rumour that Natalie Decker could race the 48.
Not true. I know the source. Not true. That is, Natalie Decker's shouldn't even be on a racetrack. Like,
the crash.
And by the way, I just want to make it clear. Like, can we just please give the actual female talents a ride? People like Taylor Reimer, Isabella Robusto.
Yeah.
What's the other girls? Jade Avedissian. They're the people you need to be watching, not Natalie Decker in her. I know she's doing a couple of more races for Joey Gase this year, where she's inevitably going to have another Arca Breaks moment like she did at Daytona. But at the end of the day, I'm really excited to see what some of these other girls can do, to be honest. Especially Jade. Like, she has really impressed me so far in her time in super late models. As Ty Gibbs is battling with Ware. Oh no, he's lapping him. I was going to say there's no way that he's behind Cody Ware on track.
he's too far back, isn't he, at the moment? I've told JT.
There's no F2 in the month of May. He could do, that is true. He could do the Indy 500.
There's no F2 in April either. They've got 2 months off now, so that's why he's coming back.
I could see him running the Indy 500. You know, I mean, he hasn't won it, has he?
No, he wants to. He got close, but
who doesn't want to win the Indy 500?
Herta has gone through a couple of stages, hasn't he, at Indy, where the car just sort of he does something on a Friday.
I mean, he nearly failed to qualify one year.
Well, he keeps crashing in critical practice sessions, and it just costs him, and then he keeps crashing in the race as well. It's a bit like how Kyle Busch can't do Daytona.
Honor Zilic is considering running the Indy 500 next year, says Sharky. I have heard that. He says it's something he absolutely wants to do.
But Kyle Larson will not be doing the double this year. NASCAR have already said no.
Well, Kyle Larson said no.
Yeah, but that was that was after NASCAR said no.
You know, Kyle Larson quite literally just said, I'm embarrassed to even get back in an IndyCar after how the last time it went.
Don't blame. Do not blame.
Isabella Robusto's awesome, says Wildcat. I fully agree. Like, she's a really, really solid driver. And I'm hoping she does well in ARCA this year. The problem is you got the Pinnacle and the Joe Gibbs cars to compete against. It's going to be difficult. I think I could see her getting maybe... I don't know if she'll get a win this year. But I hope she does. She's got some tough competition, though, with her teammates. People like Annunziata. Bowman's a great driver. Gavin Bushell's an excellent driver. She's got some tough competition.
Just trying to get the link. Got it here. If you want to see myself and Nina, Commentator versus Marshall Challenge is out. When me and Nina were in Edinburgh at the start of the year, we went to the National History Museum of Scotland, and we're quite surprised to see a section on Formula 1 as well. So it's a new challenge, Commentator versus Marshall. I've just popped the link in the YouTube chat now on JBM Stream. If you want to go over and take a look and subscribe to Nina's YouTube channel, please do so. There's more stuff coming up.
I haven't watched
across
it,
all
but
series.
I hope you lose.
I did. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I either did or I didn't. So, 17 to go in Stage 2. Yeah, please do pop over and subscribe to Nina's YouTube channel. She's got an awful lot of content coming up as well across all forms of motorsport.
Am I subbed? I am not. I will do that now.
Same handle, by the way, on Instagram and TikTok. At Nina's Racing Secrets. So, Kyle Larson leading at the moment. And we have got about 28 to 30 laps since the last fuel stop coming through. Mr. Wildcat says, NASCAR only pushes women by looks, not talent. Danica sucks. Deegan sucked. Now Decker is the worst. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Deegan
whoa. Never say that when Danica Patrick's involved.
Danica Patrick was arguably the worst. I will be blunt with that.
Statistically, she is
with
the worst.
equipment that she had, like, you can give benefit of a doubt to Decker in that she didn't have great equipment. In that she was bad. She's terrible, but like, at the end of the day, she has not got the best equipment.
All I'm going to say is that episode of South Park was right. Go on.
Egan, I will give her some credit that she had a solid background to go off of in the lower series. Once she got to NASCAR, she just nosedived. And then with Danica, I think she's worse because realistically, with the equipment that she had, she should have at least been competing for top 10.
Oh, agreed.
Her teammates were winning titles. She was struggling to get into the top 20.
Excuse me?
Like,
yeah. Coughing, that was me. So, go on.
Also, Danica has gone from Sky Sports Crab Race place.
I think Danica has... she said she left of her own accord, didn't she? Wrong.
I don't buy that.
Wrong.
Buy it.
She got fired. Apparently, though, when they fired her, they had to get a lizard in to tell her.
Oh, okay.
Just to quickly come through, I saw a comment coming through. We might have no crashes so far. We might have a caution-free race. We've had a stage break caution, but they don't count, do they? Fewest ever cautions here was twice. It's happened 3 times. Most recently in the March race of 2019. But last race, we had 5 cautions. So far, it's a smooth day here at Las Vegas. 13 to go in stage 2. The Pennzoil 400. Kyle Larson leading the way at the moment. What happened to Brightoner as well coming through, I think?
Bridinger, I think.
Bridinger, is that what it is?
She is on a part-time schedule with Rackley War this year. She lost her full-time ride because, to give her credit, she didn't crash a lot. I'll give her some credit. Unlike the others, she didn't crash a lot. The problem is, her teammate won half the races that year.
Yeah.
I don't think she had a single top 20.
Really?
The 5 truck is generally considered to be the weakest of the Tricon trucks. I mean, you can say that, but like Corey Heim and what's the other guy's name? Adam Andretti have showed that that is clearly not the case.
Personally,
Heim's back in that truck next week, actually.
Yeah. I thought as well, for all her faults, I thought we had actually a good run with Catherine Legg. She was learning quite quickly.
Agreed. She was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know if she's like a superstar, but like she was doing all right. She was actually learning quite well.
She was doing it for fun, really, wasn't she? And that's what you should do.
The woman who came back to ARCA this year is talented. I forget her name. I know who you mean.
Left Star
What's her
Family.
name? I know exactly who she. Is it Ali Owens? Is that her name? I think it might be Ali Owens.
Do you know what I've just noticed?
Yeah, that is who. That
Yeah.
is who. Yeah, she's
yes,
solid. She's solid.
Just to distract myself for a second, just take a look at the full screen here on the driver tracker. If you see the infield section where there's a road course built into the oval, you can see where, because Las Vegas Motor Speedway is open to the public, you can come down and you can have laps in a NASCAR, and you can have drifting experiences and drag strips and everything. Look at the infield section. This is an image that was taken on Friday from the helicopter camera. That gets used for the driver tracker mapping. Just take a look at how much rubber's been put through on the curbs there. I've never seen so much in one section of the circuit. It's quite impressive. Anyway, back to the data. Yes, she got bumped to Cup for a couple of races, and for a first Cup start, it wasn't the worst. Yeah. Haley Deegan is back in
other
ARCA.
than that, she was fine.
Why didn't Deegan try another season in Indy Next?
She was terrible.
Yeah. Same way as
she was at the back every single race.
Well, Sophia Flörsch, did she even do a race? I can't remember.
She did one start and then left.
Yeah, yeah.
I think sponsorship related is my guess. Is she racing in anything? No.
No, I don't think she is at the moment.
She raced a bit in the Boss GP series apparently, which. Okay then.
Jamie.
The series where Mahiva Rakhmonov won a title.
Drops to the inside, and he makes the pass on Kyle Larson. Yep, good.
What was that about opportunity?
Jamie Little forgetting she's not lead commentator here today. She's pit reporter and commentating on the lead action when she was supposed to give us a pit report. Byron's moved up to the lead of the race, though. He's got ahead of Kyle Larson, and Bell's trying to come up next as well as Kyle Busch unlaps himself. Larson's going to lose out on pressure here. Bell's got so much more traction coming through turn 3. He's on the back of the 5, but a car's length between them as Larson comes up along as well to get in the cut-off coming through. Jamie Little just practicing for Darlington next week. I don't think Jamie's on the call next week at Darlington for Indy.
Oh, please
trucks.
be Eric Brennan.
I think it
Please
is
be
Eric. Yeah.
Oh, I love Eric Brennan. He's so good.
Look at the bump that Larson now gets in the back from the 8. Kyle Busch, by the way, is a lap down in this traffic. He's in 27th place. Go on.
I thought Am Racing booted her, but Am Racing sucks. Am Racing made the playoffs last year. I don't think they're like the best team in the world. My understanding, they're not.
Oh, and that was Busch
in
touching
the wall,
too.
ladies and gentlemen. But Busch fans will continue suffering, I guess.
Pit stop in.
I know a couple of Busch fans.
Hocevar pits. So he's going in before the stage break to try and maximise. So he's trying to flip the stage. He's trying to do a road course thing to get better run for stage 3. Interesting. Don't see that often on an oval. Busch has got to get out of the way here for Bell. This is being a bit idiotic from Kyle. He's not racing for the free pass. He's 2 laps down. So he's just being a male appendage at the moment. There's Bell. Busch has dropped behind him now. So can Bell get ahead of Larson with 3 to go in this stage? Because Byron has the lead as things stand. Waiting for the day Kyle Busch to drive in trucks. Every time Kyle Busch drives in trucks, it's like his personality flips, Jack. He is just so much faster, so much better than when he is in a Cup Series car. I don't think Kyle doesn't like these new regulations. He's never liked this generation of Cup cars.
He's also not the driver he used to be.
That's also true, yeah.
I don't think he's as good as he once was. But yeah, he's never really adapted to the next gen car. I think, is Larson coming into pit?
He came very down low.
No, he's just very low, okay.
Yeah. I thought he might have boxed then as well. It would have made sense for him to try and flip the stage and get a better run for stage 3 if he could then be controlling at the front. But pits are closed with 2 to go. So with 1 to go now, that's it. He can't do anything else to come into it now. William Byron going to take another stage victory here this year. And that is going to be quite another run. This will be his first stage win of the season. William Byron exits the last corner and takes the green-white checkered flag to win stage 2 of the Pennzoil 400. Larson will be 2nd, Bell 3rd, Wallace 4th, Hamlin 5th, Reddick 6th, Buescher 7th, Preece is 8th, 9th for Elliott, and Austin Cindric rounds out the top 10 as the caution comes out. And we go to stage break. William Byron as your stage 2 winner. Not bad. I was expecting a little bit more drama in stage 2, but we've got through that quite quick. Now we've got 102 laps to go, Jack, ahead of the final one. Now it's going to get spicy for stage 3. Cannot wait for this one. It's going to be a lot of fun as Fox go to commercials. It's also an opportunity to take my headset off because the ear cups are destroyed. So during the breaks, take the headset off and pop on the lip mic as well. Got to get new ear cups for this. Somebody remind me to do it for the next couple of weeks. As we fly through. Okay, cool. Hopefully everyone's enjoying Commentator versus Marshall. Maybe now might be the time to go watch it. The link's in the YouTube chat above. Make sure to subscribe to Nina's Racing Secrets on YouTube. Byron, Larson.
Never get any shout-outs to my channel. No, I'm just...
You don't have a channel, do you?
I do, but I don't upload any. I don't upload it. If I ever do come back to streaming, it won't be anything motorsport related whatsoever.
We'll still link it though. What is your channel?
Yeah, it's literally the same. It's just called the Little Owl 1.
There you go. The Little Owl 1. The Little Owl 1 on YouTube. Go on.
The last content I think I ever uploaded to it was probably like January last. I want to say February last year, and that was like streaming about internet drama because that's what I do. That's my area of where I just like to mess around and have fun.
I've been thinking I need another YouTube channel where I can just do crazy stuff like the gameplay of like Lego Star Wars and all that lot.
I think I've got my niche that if I want to come back to it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to Joe, who's had to go because of tornado season tornadoing, has to leave to look at the radar. Hopefully you're okay.
Yeah, stay safe, man. Tornado season sucks.
Okay, we'll take a break. Let's go back over to Fox.
Got it done, and I think that was just a testament to their championship pedigree. Like, I think back in the younger years, maybe that would have been a meltdown Ryan Blaney moment, and it wasn't, and they locked in and got the job done.
Join Kevin every Tuesday and Thursday for NASCAR's #1 on the iChart podcast. Kevin gives his expert opinion on the top storylines and has guests from entertainment, the world of sports. It's a lot of fun. It's Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour. Don't miss it. Stage 2 is complete. Look at Christopher Bell's pit stops, 2 of the fastest 3 stops this season.
Look at that, Clint. 8:98.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
We're going to need it again, boys. Please get me in front of that 5 car. I'll do my job on the racetrack, but I need you now more than ever.
Well, pit road is still closed. Larry, let's go back to speeding penalties. 14 of them here over the 2 races last year. 6 speeding penalties today. And I want to get a little deeper on this Joe Gibbs Racing situation. When 3 of your 4 drivers have penalties in the same section, is that on the driver or is that on the data?
Well, I truly believe it's on the driver, and I'd love to hear Kevin and Clint expand on it because they've experienced on pit road. But you have 14 segments on pit road. Segment 2 through segment like 13, they range anywhere from like 125 feet to 142 feet. But that first section coming in is only 89 feet, and the last one leaving is only 58 feet. So there's a big disparity between coming in, leaving, and everything in between, Clint.
I like the disparity and everything you talk about, but Kevin, get him. That's a crew chief first driver right here.
Well, this is they're all going to be set really close, but this is a difficult pit road. When it has a little bit of curve in it on both ends. So you have to run faster in the curves than you do on the straightaway. So what happens right at the end of that timing line where you think the curve ends, that's where you have to go back down on a speed. And as short as that zone is and as close as the speeds are set, it's just really easy to run it just a hair too far, and then you're over.
Well, here's old Clint's opinion. I think when you have 3 or 4 drivers in the same organization with the same problem in the same section, the intel's been a little bit off. That's what I would lean on.
I would agree with that a little bit, but we've had a lot of other teams in that section as well today.
Oh, it's problematic.
Yeah.
But something's up with the Gibbs camp in particular.
Somebody's misfigured something. Ty Gibbs said on the radio, he said, look, I'm sure I was below my number, but oh well.
Hold my gun, it's the driver.
All right. Let's pause this discussion and go to Regan for pit stops.
Well, Mike, Tyler Reddick in the 45 car running in 6th place right now continues to be solid, but continues to fight the same thing. It just builds too tight as he runs. Been working on lines, trying to figure something out that'll work. His teammate in the 23 at Bubba Wallace, needs it to fire off a little bit better, but it was more manageable that time, Jamie.
William Byron in the 24, a little bit tight in traffic. He doesn't want any adjustments, said he needs to be better on the bottom. The 5 of Kyle Larson, a little freer in traffic that run. They're going back on the last adjustment that they made. Battle off pit road.
Whoa. That was close. Larson, Byron, Bell, Hamlin as they come off pit road. That's how close it was.
I hope if I'm unmute the mic. So, getting ready. Byron, Larson, who's coming in as well soon. Bell, Hamlin, Priest, the top 5. Jack, he's definitely at the moment. Gearing up then for the start of something very entertaining. I remember when a Hurricane Marina came in 2017. Oh god, it was annoying. I hope everybody was safe. It was 61 this morning, it's now 38, and we're under blizzard and high wind warnings. I hope you're okay, Bob. I hope you're okay as well, everybody watching on. Stay safe over there in America, wherever you are in the world. Especially stay safe wherever you are in the world right now. As we get ready. Look at this. Big pit stops coming in right now. Chastain, Allmendinger, Briscoe, Hocevar, McDowell, Nemechek, Zilich, Riley Herbst, Busch, Gregson, Dillon, Van Gisbergen, Berry, Custer, Stenhouse, Ware, Gilliland, all down pit road. And are the mechanics going to do a couple of stops? Who's going to win off pit road? No tyres loose so far. My eyes are kept on Kyle Busch. Busch gets out and wins off pit road. But he's 2 laps down, remember. So a couple of other alterations going to have to be done. No, we don't get any tornadoes in the UK. We had a hurricane once, and we still go on about it today. 1987. We still go on about it. Or was it 1981? No, it was 87. 81? 87? 87, wasn't it? It brought down a tree. Not just one tree, just that's the sort of the image that everybody focused on, was just one singular tree. I don't know either. It was quite weird. It is quite weird, isn't it? Lap 197. So everybody on that, everybody who just came into the pit lane, by the way, took 4 tyres. So no one's risking doing a 2 tyre. Everyone also taking fuel. Apart from just an old guy who only took tyres. Last fuel stop for him was 7. Oh, old guy stayed out on the track, hasn't he? Yes, he has. His last pit stop was lap 71. Back to Fox.
Well, welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Josh Sims, Jamie McMurray on pit road, and you're looking at stage 2 winner as William Byron in that car came to life. Great performance by him. So, Jamie, takeaways from what we saw in terms of those Hendrick cars, as well as a nice recovery from Denny Hamlin.
Oh, it has, and I think you've got the winner of the race in the top 4 right now. The one that I work on their car, we're going to find out who has what.
Yeah, and as we look forward to stage number
and we've seen the leader get stalled out and the run that the guy in 3rd or 4th can get. I mean, the mile-and-a-half racing with this car over the last 3 or 4 years has just been epic. And Vegas, fun track. Clint and Kevin have talked about it. You're 3 or 4 wide. There's so many different grooves to run on this track. A lot of fun to watch.
All right, well, we're going to send it back to the boys in the booth, and I'm going to put Jamie to work down here on pit road, see if he can change a tire or something. Yeah, none of that. Take it away, Mike.
All right, Josh. All right, Toyota started 4 cars at the front of the field. They led a lot. Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin led. The Chevys came on. Larson and Byron have had turns at the front. Who do you like?
Well, I picked Bell right at the beginning of the day, and I have to ride this horse. I think Bell's going to get it done.
What you're saying is you're chickening out on changing.
I'm getting a little nervous about it.
Well, and that's the interesting part. I feel like the Toyotas have not gotten any better than what they were at the start of the day. And it seems like right now the Chevrolets have been able to make their cars better on every pit stop. So, yeah, the 5 and the 24 have been good. But I'm still sticking with my 11.
Well, Hendrick has dominated here at Las Vegas. Led the most laps in 5 of the last 6 here. Won 10 of the last 16 mid-race stages. And 5 of the last 10 races. And there are the winners.
You know, none of us said Byron, though. And I mean, drove right by the 5. Got him in traffic and used Kyle Busch as a pick. That's how you have to do it. But both of those guys are going to be looking in the rearview mirror. Kevin, I think you're all over it. Denny Hamlin come a long ways in a short amount of time.
If we get to the end of this race and you get Larson and Hamlin or Larson and Bell battling, if Byron's in a position to capitalize, we know he's the opportunist. He's going to be all in.
Yeah, but Kyle Larson, we saw how aggressive he was with Bell earlier, and that's the unique part about Larson. He'll make you think he's going to run right into you and then stop and give you one lane.
Well, most people would.
But that's, yeah, well, that's what happened with Bell earlier. I think Bell thought he was going to run into him, but that's something that Kyle Larson does really well. You'll think he's going to squeeze you, but he's still going to give you a lane, but he's going to make you think that there's nothing there.
You're going to see...
We're going to see some serious something in this stage. Stand by for action. Here we go. This is going to be something else. 95 laps, the final stage of the Pennzoil 400. Larson down low, Byron up high, through the restart zone, the green flag falls, and we are racing for stage 3 down to turn 1. Byron getting a push from the back of Denny Hamlin. Reddick Glow alongside, coming in there with Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott. A smooth restart so far as they come out now down the back stretch. Going down low, Bell's trying to make it 3 wide. Larson's going to get swamped by Hamlin high and Bell low. He's now going to be hoping for a push from Bubba Wallace, but he himself getting loose. It's 4 wide further back, Jack. That was quite something.
Yeah, absolutely. I assume I've not missed anything. I was just grabbing through. I got back just in time for the restart. Yeah, we've got Byron in the lead, Hamlin in second, as Bell is now alongside Hamlin. Fox, can we see that, please? Thank you.
Here we go. 22nd career stage win for Byron. 4th career stage win here at Las Vegas. 13th time in 18 Las Vegas starts that Byron has led laps as well. That's coming in from Matthew Owens. The Oracle, our spotter in the comms box tonight. As Hamlin right now following Byron, being followed by Bell. And he's got a good run on the backstretch towards 3 and 4, Jack. And I don't think Hamlin wants to play anymore. Byron cuts low. Reddick goes around the outside, though, of Chase Elliott. Okay. Slowly in this race, it seems. That's still what we're experiencing. Reminds me to bring it on. What a fantastic couple of races we've had. Can Reddick find a way through and claim another victory here?
I'm super excited for Darlington next week. Especially with all the throwback schemes that we're going to have. There's not going to be as many as years gone by, but there are definitely going to be a few. I know Dean Thompson is doing a Greg Biffle throwback. I know that the Ram trucks are all doing their own throwbacks.
Which is weird, we don't usually need
Hamlin is right on the back of Byron here, actually.
Hamlin on the back of 2, getting in a slipstream on the back stretch. Byron, front right, looks like it's jumbling up and down a little bit. Looks very unstable with suspension as he comes through. Can Hamlin find a way to get the traction through the triangle towards 1 and 2? Just dipping below the apron. Hamlin goes high. It's all happening further back, actually, as well. 3 wide coming into it. That's all starting from the 47 and 16s position. So that's going to be AJ Allmendinger, but it must be John Hunt Nemechek in there too. No, it is. No, it is. No, it is the 47. My eyes are not deceiving me. So that is a lapped traffic coming through for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's 2 laps down. So it's just madness how they've got all lap traffic in between each other and no one can actually do anything. It's all getting messed up. Hamlin's on the back of Byron, trying to find more momentum as he swings up high. Swing high, swing low as the 19 laps the 8. I thought we were going to hear Larry Mack for a minute. We do not have Larry Mack. Busch battling now with Keselowski.
That's the kind of thing you'd be saying in 2019.
Yeah.
Busch battling with Keselowski.
Sadly, Busch is 2 laps down, and Keselowski is... Who is Brad?
6, I think like 14th.
Yeah. 5.2 behind. We're on board with him briefly.
RFK are doing Greg Biffle throwbacks. They are. All 3 cars will run throwbacks to the late Greg Biffle.
Understandable and acceptable. I totally thought
And Dean Thompson as well for Sam Hunt Racing in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series.
Oh, really?
He is doing a full throwback, like literally identical.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
I can put it in I have it.
Ooh, yeah, do
Hold
it.
on.
Byron,
Where should I put it?
DM me if you want, or put it in the chat.
DM you on what?
Discord. I've got it open on my iPad.
Hold on. I'll send you this. It looks absolutely stunning. It is beautiful.
Got it. Oh, wow.
That is beautiful.
That's a faithful recreation. That is stunning. Dean
Genuinely one of the
Thompson's,
best throwbacks I've ever seen.
Well done, Dean Thompson.
I mean, that car's probably going to run like 20th, but like...
Don't care.
Yeah,
It'll look good
sorry,
doing
Dean.
it. It will look good doing it. Hamlin is second. He's trying to get ahead of Byron, but Byron's doing well on defensive strategies. Every which way Hamlin tries to go, Byron's just blocking it. That is impressive stuff. Down we go. Towards 3. Again, he's almost... Hamlin's having to go below the apron, and he's through this time by. Byron made a mistake. Hamlin's been able to cut underneath him. Exit of 4. He needs to sweep up to make it clear, and he's done so. Denny Hamlin takes the lead at Las Vegas. Byron doesn't want to come back at him this time. Understandable, but that's now put Hamlin in the front. Oh, it's all go here. Bubba Wallace battling with Chris Buescher over 7th and 8th. Buescher going high, trying to get past him. It's one of those days we just go, yep, we'll go from there, we'll take it. 80 to go after this.
Still not over the fact that Jonathan Davis did the command for a NASCAR race. What is this timeline?
It's a weird year.
For those that haven't listened to Korn, by the way, massively recommend. Very unique band.
81 to go here.
Very influential too.
Let's check in quickly if Fox. I need to grab a new drink.
NASCAR has veered away from this being their traditional throwback race. There'll be a lot of NASCAR alumni there, but I hear there's going to be a lot of historic paint schemes, throwback schemes. The RFK team is going to throw back to Greg Biffle numbers on all 3 of their cars, and I've seen some great throwback wraps. Can't wait for Darlington.
Well, we're throwing it back to October here. Denny Hamlin in the lead, so he was the winner here when they came here the last time, and now he's right back to where he was and has passed the whole field.
Yeah, in stage 2, he came from 31st to 5th. He will be our big move today, sponsored by Pods. Here is the move that you saw during the break for the lead in our double box coverage. And here's a look at Denny Hamlin's day.
One whoops.
One speeding penalty. Now, after that pass where Hamlin didn't leave a whole lot of room to the number 24, we have William Byron's radio.
Now, buddy. Back in your rhythm. Build the gap to the 20. Keep racing our off.
Well, folks, I couldn't understand much of that either, but I got the sentiment.
Yeah, well, I felt like the 11 drove in there trying to be right on the bumper to make sure that he didn't come down the racetrack and did everything he could to make that pass happen quickly right there. So William didn't like it, but that's the way it goes.
Jamie?
Denny Hamlin has now led the most laps of the day, and I talked to his crew chief, Chris Gale, this morning, and I asked him about setups compared to the fall, and he said, actually, the track temperature today is about exactly the same as it was in the fall. Denny Hamlin, of course, was your winner from the pole, but he said he didn't think that they had a race-winning car at the end of the race, but he said Denny put on his cape, and he willed that car to victory. He said the key with this veteran driver, give him a car that he's confident in, and he will overcome, and that's exactly what Denny Hamlin has been, confident in this race car since they unloaded yesterday. Larry Mack.
Yeah, Jamie, I've been looking at the data comparing the 11 car Denny Hamlin to William Byron in the 24. Not a big difference in the throttle when they roll out, when they pick it back up. Neither one's using any brake. But the big difference, guys, Hamlin's not having to put near as much steering into that 11 car as the 24, which tells me that car's turning better than William Byron's.
And that's key here.
Thanks, Larry Mack. Not too bad a race day so far. There's all action brewing. So we're green on lap 174, meaning 92 laps to settle this event. If it stays green, that's 46 laps per tyre run. Looking for cars to fit around that 218 to 220 in mind of Kip, who's acting like our race spotter today, actually, as well, coming into it. I agree with that sentiment. We're going to have to pit soon. 74 to go. We know that the fuel can't make it to the end from the start of the stage. We know also that tyres can't do much. We've got another 2 stops to come, I think, Jack.
Yeah, for sure. I think we'll get some interesting pit strategy later in the races. We got Reddick battling with Chris Buescher, who's got some speed at the moment.
Buescher's not very quick today, actually. He's running up in, where is he? 7th position at the moment, starting in 10th. So he's had the momentum throughout the week. Very, very impressive stuff. Action currently on. Anthony Alfredo, who is running... Where is that? Where is Anthony? He's on my entry list for some reason, but he's not on because he was replaced by Justin Allgaier. I was going to say about Anthony, 2 starts he's had previously at this event, but would anyone like to know Justin Allgaier's stats around here? More impressive than Anthony Alfredo's. End of conversation.
Hey, we're not disrespecting Anthony Alfredo on here.
No, but it's more impressive.
Most people's stats are more impressive than him, but he's Anthony Alfredo. He's Hendrick's simulator driver, by the way. Alfredo. That is his main job.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Just trying to have a quick look to see if there's anything on socials that we've missed. Don't think there is.
Weekends out, keep grinding, keep digging, and we need to go home and know where to work and how to improve.
Yeah, and you can't make any mistakes. They still don't have cars that are fast enough to go up there and win the race, but you never know, right? Like we've seen the Gibbs cars make mistakes on pit. Well, we've seen a lot of cars make mistakes on pit road with the speeding penalties and all the things that go with it. But if you don't make those mistakes, those are free passes for you and your team. So you got to be very pointed and dot the I's and cross the T's to not make any mistakes.
Dot the I's and cross the T's as Kozlowski gets ahead on the inside line. So he moves up another place. Ahead of Daniel Suarez for 13th. I'm not doing that. Just heard it over my ears. Someone mentioned as well what positions they were battle, what numbers they are on the monitor. But yeah, 54 going through on the 23. So there again, Gibbs. You see the twitch on the apron there, Jack. The car sort of shoots up towards the right. That was well held there from Ty. As he gets ahead of Bubba for 10th position. Bubba's dropped back massively in this stage, though. This part of the race, Hamlin up 3 places. Elliott up 2. Buscher is up 1. Blaney up 3. Biggest winner of the entire race, by the way, though. Brad Keselowski up 15 places. Correction now, as Austin Cindric gets ahead. He's up 16 places from where he started. SVG's the biggest loser. He's down 19 places as Allgaier gets ahead of him. So
I was
bad day
I
for
thought
SVG.
you were randomly calling SVG a loser, and I was
No.
we're not having SVG disrespect here.
Biggest winner and biggest loser across the events. Lap 200, 67 laps to go.
I call American Wild Hogs, as I call Alfredo, fast pasta, I think you say it in American accent. Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people just have given him that nickname. I don't know what. I mean, Alfredo, maybe it's like... That's generally what his nickname's been for a while.
I'm going to ask Oracle a question because I know he's listening. When was the last time we had every single car that started finish a NASCAR race? You know, it's just got that feeling it's going to be a weird day.
Apparently the nickname Fast Pasta came from Alfredo's time racing at Hickory, when that's what the announcer called him. And it's just kind of stuck. Back then he was racing for JBMotorsports in a late model.
Is that why we call Lance Stroll what we do?
Well, Lance Stroll is Daddy's Cash, but...
Yes, I think that's safe to say he definitely is. Just looking at the strategy so far. It's a good run. I'm actually enjoying this season of NASCAR racing, aren't you, Jack? It's been the best it has been in a
I enjoy
very
every
long
season.
while. Yeah, but this has been the best it's been in ages. It's like you've actually...
Hey, the chase being back, that's my thing. The chase being back.
I did enjoy the fact that when we got told that the chase was back, I was like, okay. I was slightly worried about what it would do to ratings, but no. Ratings good. Reddick has cooled off. Yeah, so he's going to come into it now.
Yeah, he's just sticking around. At the end of the day, though, you've got drivers. They're not racing like going all out for the win now. You've got drivers who are genuinely racing for points. And I think we're okay with that. They're racing for points. A win and you're in. A win is not necessarily as valuable as it's still valuable. I mean, I'd go for a win. Like, it goes down on your stats.
But you don't want to win in your in situation coming through it again. What would you be most happy with, can I ask?
Sorry?
What would you like most of all in a NASCAR race?
Rule-wise or just in general?
Oh, I'll go in general. What would you like to see most?
Great. Amazing road course finish. Those are always my favourites.
So
My favourite NASCAR finish ever is Ambrose Keselowski.
So
It's just two guys going at each other with quite literally about as respectful as you like between those two. And I just love road course racing.
When was the last time? That would be, I presume, a few years ago when we had the amazing side-by-side finish at... where were we? Name's got my head. Watkins Glen.
What the
Yeah.
Busher v Van Gisbergen one?
Yes, that's the one.
Lee Diffie's call on that. Oh my goodness.
Was that it's like his third week in the job or something?
Yeah. Like one of the best calls I have ever heard. And it was also Busher's first ever win on a road course in any series.
I'd love to know, by the way, what everyone thinks of Lee Diffie as a NASCAR commentator. I think he's knocking the ball out of the park again.
I think there's only one commentator that I think I like more than him.
Thank you.
That's Adam Alexander.
Oh, okay.
I like Adam Alexander a lot. I think he benefits off of the fact that he's got the best two co-commentators.
Yeah. The CW
Like,
coverage
he's got
is quite
Jamie
nice.
McMurray and Parker Kligerman, who are both absolutely phenomenal at their job.
I am wounded. 58 to go.
Someone said the drivers like him. Most fans like him, says the Mind of Kit. In my opinion, Jamie McMurray is awesome.
Oh, Blaney's gone deep. Blaney's in it. He had to reverse his pit box. He locked up,
Oh, no.
caught the jacks, so he's hit the equipment. But Ryan Blaney goes very loose as he does an all four tyre stop. Oh.
Someone says Hocevar calm down after Atlanta. He'll be back.
Just quickly, you're not allowed this weekend onwards to spray the pit lane with any sort of sticky material to help the driver slow down. So that was Ryan Blaney getting caught out. You're not allowed to... You know how I remember last time out I was saying about it?
Byron going for the lead.
Byron's going on the inside line, down into turn 3. He's got the 71 alongside the 11, so there's a bit of lap traffic, but Byron's taken the lead. And we've got a yellow. We've got a full course caution, and that's why there's a car round.
Why.
It's the 88 of Connor Zilic. Looped it round in the tri-oval, and he's got damage on the front bumper there, so he's hit something, or somebody, with the front bumper. He'll continue on and get going, so I don't think that'll affect, but caution's out. Go on.
I love how the fact we said, oh, there's a yellow, and then I'm like, oh, that's why, and you see Connor Zilic turned around.
Just
I wonder what
sideways.
happened there.
He's hit something, because the front bumper's damaged. It's sort of bent inwards, so he's hit something or someone. Either way, caution comes out. The 19-year-old, though, has damaged that Chevy panel. It's not so bad that he can't race, though. But that's coming.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Has that come at the right time for tyres and fuel? For fuel, I think definitely. That's a tricky one.
Caution for incident of the day.
But he is still in the race. But yellows do breed yellows. Cautions breed cautions, as American Outlaw points out. That's a shame. Third caution. Okay, so let's take a look then. He's up high. Is he going to get tapped by Logano? Logano's down there. Coming out. Oh, he's just dropped it. He's dropped on his own.
It just drops it.
So how does he get the damaged bodywork? Because he hasn't hit anything there. Still hasn't hit anything. Still hasn't hit anything. Still hasn't hit anything.
I don't know then.
How the hell is he
Maybe
damaged?
it was already damaged.
How's he done it? He hasn't hit anything. How? He must have been bump drafting somebody, and that's why the radiator's been bumped in a bit. But because he never hit anything when he spun round. Is it radio? For Connor Zilic.
Sorry, I didn't see his hand out the window. I didn't know he was fit. Yeah, I didn't get anything up here either.
Hand out the window, and that was why, because down in the pit road. Okay. So we're under caution, but all cars are still running. Zilic will come in for a check, but we still had no retirements.
Oh, that's where the front end damage came from.
Where's he hit? Who's he hit?
He hit Stenhouse.
Oh, so he did hit Stenhouse.
Stenhouse just slowed down to come into pit road, and as a result, he went straight into Stenhouse because he didn't know Stenhouse was pitting. Stenhouse seems to have got away with it though.
So pit stop time coming up, and that's going to be critical. Let's head down to Fox.
He has a car that's capable of finishing up towards that top 5. And that's what they need. Their points pile is small.
Yes.
It does not have a lot in the kitty right now, and I think that they need to get a good finish out of this because they've got no stage points today. So it's put them a little bit further behind than what they had even started, but they have a way better car than the points that they have scored today and can at least minimize that damage with a solid finish.
All right, pit road will be open this time. Larry, will this get us into a window where we can run to the finish from here?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Remember, 60 to 64 laps, and we're going to go back racing with probably just around 50 or a little less to go. So this could be the final stop.
No mistakes, guys. We can't have a mistake on pit road. We've seen so many of these things get shaken up today. Speeding, loose wheel, roll a tire away. Can't have it happen right here if you're going to win this race.
Remember the 20 car, #1 pit stall, being on the pole with a fast pit crew as well.
Here they come, Regan.
Mike, and Tyler Reddick in the 45 car continues to have a good day, but they've just bounced around a little bit about getting it right where it needs to be. This most recent run noticeably tighter. He's asking for him to free it up, give him a little bit more turn for this next run. In the 9 car, Chase Elliott has been fighting the right rear a little bit, but this last run said that he likes it the most that he has. He felt like it ended that run in a really good spot. Jamie?
William Byron in the red, white, and blue car, number 24, said, I want to turn better for the first 30 laps, but the last 20 laps, I need to be able to put the gas down easier. Denny Hamlin, meanwhile, he wants to be a little bit better on the long run. Just got too tight there. He said, we're good on the short run, and that is where William Byron is vulnerable.
#1 box. Thank you, boys.
Clint's happy. His pick is back to the lead.
Christopher Bell wins the race off pit road from Denny Hamlin and William Byron.
Well, that was a fun pit stop. Jack came just at the right time.
Yeah, it helps a lot of people there. And we got a lot of Joe Gibbs cars there up front.
Only 18 cars in the lead lap, apparently. From the mind of Kip. Free pass belongs to, I think, Michael McDowell. He got in last time by? I'll double check that. Suarez in 7th. He's improved. Free pass is Austin Cindric, I'm being told. I'll go back on the lead lap as things currently stand. Everyone taking again 4 tires. 2 left tyres only being taken. Might have already heard this from the pit crew. For Eric Jones in the 43. He now that's changed now to 2 tires. Yeah, okay, so he has now. No, still 2 tires. Hamlin stayed out as he comes through. So we have more cars coming down pit road. Briscoe, Allmendinger, Hocevar, Nemechek, Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Ricky Stenhouse, and Connor Zilic. The important thing actually is that Zilic has not gone BTW. So far, all the cars are still going to participate in this race and hopefully try and finish it as well. That'll be a nice way to keep going. 52 laps to go here. And the Pennzoil 400 having its first caution for a little spin and contact from the 88 of Konozilic. But nothing too dramatic, I just want to point out. Everything pretty much honky-dory. As we get lined up now, coming into a restart procedure soon to Fox.
52 laps to go. Christopher Bell back to the lead after a lightning-fast pit stop, and they've had a bunch of them today. Let's meet the pit crew for number 20.
Darrell Edwards, Baltimore, Maryland. Jackman for the number 20 car. I played at High Point University basketball. Shout out to the Panthers.
Peyton Moore, fielder, former linebacker at Kennesaw State University, and a special shout out to my superstar wife at home.
Will Cooper, tire carrier. I played football for Alabama and was on the 2017 national championship team.
Michael Hicks, rear tire changer, and I love a bowl of Frosted Flakes at night.
Blake Houston, front tire changer, former Catawba College baseball player.
Frosted Flakes are good anytime. Come on.
Look at this. Why do you try to qualify good on Saturday, Kevin? Exhibit A.
Going to be able to buy those boys some more Frosted Flakes.
Yep. A great stop and the number 1 pit stall. Now, Larry, we talked about Austin Cindric possibly cycling through to inherit the lead, but that didn't happen. Why?
Yeah, he was on pit road. There's 2 ways you could stay on the lead lap. If you beat the leader to the end of pit road, if you're pitting beyond the start-finish line, which is where he's at. He's 3 boxes beyond the start-finish line. If he'd have been pitting before it, all he had to do is beat the leader to the start-finish line, but he did not beat him to the end of pit road, so he is a lap down. But he's one of many that took the wave around right there, including Ryan Blaney.
Cindric and Blaney took the wave around, so we'll restart with 20 cars on the lead lap. Chase Briscoe got the free pass. So
it was Briscoe who got the free pass. Good to know. 50 laps to go, and the Pennzoil 400. What have we got to offer us? It's time to make some noise and get the green flag running. We're restarted. Bell on the low line, Hamlin high. Then we've got Elliott and Byron behind those 2. Byron's pushing Hamlin. Gibbs coming in there as well. Reddick's got no one pushing. He's got no traction. Bubba's just gone right round the outside of him. Larson's going to come up and fill that spot. So that was a terrible restart there from Reddick as they come down into turn 3. Logano's having a bit of a mental moment there. He's almost wrecked out Chastain. But Bell has the advantage over the front versus Denny Hamlin. Hamlin now side by side. Outside line, down through the tribal, through turn 1. Bell's not giving him an inch. And this is what the restarts have been like here so far today as they come in. This is only our 4th start of the day. Hamlin makes it clear around the outside. Bell's still in the traction zone as they come towards 3. There's movement further back as well. Logano was under pressure. Byron and now Larson. Gibbs coming in 2. Good restart, Jack, but still critical moments coming on.
Yeah, good restart for Hamlin as he takes back the lead. Him and Bell probably been the 2 fastest cars all day.
Yeah, they've been trading the leads 20 plus times over it now. Side by side for the back. No traction from Busher. Byron's going to slip through for 4th position, trying to go through on the inside line. Really hurt that position sticks as we go back to battle screen. Busher on the high line through 4. Over the control line to the triangle. He's ahead. Oh, and he tried to cut down low. Didn't know Byron was there. And that made him forced going back up. So Byron slips back through. Down low through 1 and 2. Come on, put your foot down. That Chevy's pushing that Ford up towards the wall. There's absolutely nothing else that can be done. That was unbelievable, Jack. Busher almost went into the wall twice. Byron's not playing games. And 3 times they touch now in 1 lap. 3 times in 1 lap, Jack. This is getting ridiculous. 5 times! Byron cannot let him go. It's like there's a magnet.
Yeah, Busher, I think, has decided to let Byron go, and maybe the place just isn't worth fighting.
Yeah. He chooses to live. I think it's the right call. I want to live. I want to live. Reddick going up high. He's let through though as we ride with Bubba Wallace. Wallace is down low. Byron does go fourth, as you mentioned. That's now confirmed from the timing screens. Mind if Kip's saying, now this leaves 49 laps of green flag running on those tyres. There's a long run to the side race, and drivers need to pace themselves like the yellow flag, unless the yellow flag flies. That's the betting. That's the call. What are we going to see? 45 to go here at the moment in this stage. Softly, softly is the approach. Great move around the outside there, coming in from Brad Keselowski to try and take Ryan Preece. And he's towing up now as well, coming in with Bubba Wallace. Wallace just shuts the door down low. This has been an entertaining race, Jack, despite the lack of cautions. It's been a strategy-driven race, exactly the same as the IndyCar one earlier on. And it's been close wheel-to-wheel action.
Yeah, very, very happy with how this race is going so far, to be honest with you. We got some good racing throughout the field. We've had comers and goers. But it's been Hamlin and Bell for the most part up front. Byron and Larson have also looked fairly quick. Briscoe's trying to make a move for 10th place on Keselowski. Maybe finally get some points on the board for Briscoe.
Yeah, Briscoe desperately needed it. Didn't pick any up in the stage points at the moment, according to my timing monitor. As they fly through. Oh, they're riding right against the wall. Quite energetic stuff, these cars. They're not really holding up the tyres as much as I thought they would do. Briscoe goes down low. Keselowski got sent up high through 1 and 2. Briscoe should be able to get the low, a little bit of a tow from Bubba on the back stretch. Didn't do it. Keselowski's got the toe actually from Bubba. Felt like I was looking at 2 different laps there, Jack, because we go into the corner, the 19 side by side with the 6. We exit the corner, and the next time we look at them, they're side by side of the straight, and Keselowski was just towing a go on Bubba. That's insane pace from Keselowski to just get ahead and then attack. He's attacking Bubba now to turn 1.
I thought it... Oh, Briscoe's making the move.
Where does that come from? It just slipped back through on the inside. Okay. That's an interesting little battle that nobody, I think, can tell us anything that's going on down there. As Gibbs makes the move
There goes
on Larson.
Gibbs, who's having a good run so far.
Hasn't crashed, so yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see for Ty Gibbs doing well, isn't it, Jack? I mean, he is the most under pressure NASCAR driver in the sport, and you know, he's a very sensitive chap, and he needs a lot of nurturing, doesn't he, as well? I can't do that with a straight face, I'm sorry.
I will say that my favourite Ty Gibbs moment of his career was when he tried to imitate the "everything's great" thing.
Yeah.
Last year after he got wrecked by Hamlin, which was very funny. "Everything's great," I think, is the best interview in NASCAR history. The thing is, it was after he'd had the fight with Joey.
Yeah.
At Vegas. And he is outside Joey's hauler where they were talking about it, and Joey's just watching it on TV, and he is just dying. And he's like, well, that's how that conversation went then.
The best interview ever. Hands down.
Everything's great. Looking forward to getting back in my race car and being at Phoenix.
Everything is awesome. How long have we got left in this one then? 38
That's
to go.
true. From American Outlaw, we forget that Ty lost his dad. That is a very true. He lost his dad the day after he won the title.
That is 100% true.
That's
yeah.
genuinely heartbreaking. He was going to run the cup race.
But in terms of, you know, the case of the court case that's going on right now, to say that he was a babysitter because of everything, no. I mean, come on. Of all of them, Ty Gibbs has not been, you know, he's not had to work for his seat in NASCAR, yeah. He's not had to work, is he? Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the interview took place outside the NASCAR hauler, not Joey's. I know it was outside someone's hauler, that's all I knew. And that basically Joey and Kyle were having a conversation, obviously, because they'd had a fight. And you can see how the conversation went. I just think the interviews... He was basically told by his Joe Gibbs guy not to veer away from that, and he decided explicitly to repeat the exact same sentence every single time. Kyle Busch at Joe Gibbs was an incredibly easy man to hate, and that's why I loved him. Ty figures out how to win these races. I don't know if Ty Gibbs is ever I mean, he's a natural talent. I mean, I felt like he got a little bit rushed up to Cup, though. Maybe it's just me. I think he could have done with one more year.
One more year would be quite fun.
In the Xfinity Series. As Chase Elliott makes the move on Bell. Up into second place.
So Bell's going to try and attack Hamlin for that. Sorry, Elliott's going to try and attack Hamlin once again. 2 Toyotas at the front of the field. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. Just hearing in my ear as well that we're going to have some interviews coming up soon. Don't know who they're going to interview. No one's out of the race. I know, pit reporters have had a day off today. I think they must be... You're
going to interview Jonathan Davis?
Yeah.
I'd listen to that.
They must have grabbed somebody and gone, "Who are you? Tell me something now!" Shove a microphone in the face.
Big block there by Joey Logano on Ross Chastain.
Logano is pushing like absolutely crazy, isn't he? Now?
They should interview me. I'm sure I could provide some good entertainment.
Forgetting the fact that you're on a commentary broadcast. Literally providing entertainment to 1.7
I mean, hey, the views have been up since I've been here.
Yeah. They have, yeah. Can't deny you on that one as well coming through. Chris Gapehart would disagree with JB's optimistic analysis.
It's complete coincidence, but...
The Chris Gapehart situation that we keep reporting on the Grid Network is quite frankly hilarious, some of the things that are coming through from his testimonies. It's quite damning, isn't it?
It's just... It just looks like 2 scorned exes, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Just like...
Have no fury like a...
to the sport, isn't it?
Have no fury like an ex's scorn.
Chris Gapehart would disagree with JB's optimistic analysis of young Tigers. I like Ty. I'll be fair. I really like Ty. I think he's a good driver. But his performances, he's also not had luck go his way. But I think he's a decent driver. I don't really know. I think he could definitely win a cup race. I don't know about championship, but he'll definitely win a race.
I just like to point out, I love Thai. I have it a couple of times a week. I'm anti food. What do you mean Thai games? No.
I knew where you were going with that.
Spring race of 22, the spring race of 23.
So this is about pit stops coming up. Byron on Bell.
Third place battle here. Byron on the inside. Bell. And Byron completes the pass. Buscher looking on now.
Bell's trying to go back high. Yeah, Bell's still got the position through 1 and 2. Byron swings in low. Chris Buscher keeps that tight line through 1. Gives them a better slipstream down the back stretch towards 3 and 4. Bell's going to get in the reeling in now. Now, if you're wondering why this race is on Fox Sports 1, because on the main Fox channel right now, you're enjoying 4 hours of fishing. No joke. So we'll try and get as many jokes crammed in about fish and fishing. As there's John Newby saying,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, go on.
I love that tweet. It's John Newby tweeting. Looking at Instagram earlier today, I think Chase Briscoe might have jinxed himself with this post. It's a photo of him getting pulled over by the police, stating, "Hopefully my only time getting a speeding penalty today."
Oops, no. He can't control it, can he?
Oh dear, Chase. To be fair to Chase, he's looking pretty quick now. He's up into 8th place, hopefully getting some points on the board after a disastrous opening few races.
Nathan agrees. Fishing. 4 hours of fishing without watching paint drying. Fishing on the mothership. Thank goodness I cut the TV cord no 7. Yeah. No joke. It's fishing. Main fishing. The Fox race had to end. The Fox IndyCar coverage had to finish early so that they could get to fishing. It's an extra hour of fishing. Who watches fishing for 4 hours? Honestly, I don't know. Hamlin.
Still clear. 2 back, 3rd lane. Still 2. Green checkered here. Nice work. Good job there. They're staying the 11 and the 54 both too fast entering section 1. Are we for sure a penalty? He's checking. My official did say we were speeding. Still up there barely. Chasing you down the hill. You're clear. End line. Going to the bottom. Nice work.
And now, last fall's winner here has a 1.6 second lead on Chase Elliott.
That's a brilliant news for Hamlin, isn't it, at the moment, to have this advantage at the front. He's now trying to lap the 51, coming on the back straight away. Well, it's been a smooth day. Larry.
Halfway through it, 25 down, 25 to go. In the stage 1, the latter part, that's when that 11 started to fade. Now, have they made an adjustment to compensate for that? But that was his Achilles heel late in a long run.
Yeah, he got tight as well.
Well, now Chase Elliott, maybe he's picking up some due to the leader getting into traffic.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe they turned
absolutely.
up the wick.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to Denny last time.
Yeah, and with Denny Hamlin's car, we think it's getting tied up off the corner and behind those cars in traffic. It's just going to take him longer, and it's going to be harder on those front tires. And you know, when you look at those lap times, we've given up over 0.3 of a second in 2 laps.
Still action going on right now as lap traffic continues. We've had quite a smooth day. 21 lead changes, 3 cautions, only 1 for accident. The other 2 were stage breaks, and Hamlin by 1.2 seconds with 22 to go. We're ticking them off nicely here. GAB wouldn't know Bill Dance, but the Southerners here do. He also did fishing as a career. Oh dear. I don't know. I'm not. Best fishing is in New Zealand. Just reel them in. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to get all the fishing jokes in tonight. I won't flop out or anything, don't worry.
That's telling me inside that race car he's tied up off.
Which is what you heard on the in-car camera last time. You just heard him, you know, just having to lift off the throttle, hoping that when he would give it those quick lifts, it would rotate.
And that only gets worse.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it right there, I mean, the 51 car is staying right with him. So he had a good lap the last lap. So, but he has to have clean air. So the worst thing that he wants to see is somebody beside him, and he's got a car in front of him, which would explain why the 51 of Cody Ware right there can pull to the inside of Denny Hamlin.
Cody Ware with 20 lap pressure tires, even though he's several laps down. And Ty Dillon was also on pit road recently.
That slowed him down there too.
It slowed him down, but he's going to be able to work by. He's got to have clean air in order to not give up that time that he gave up. I think he can keep pace with Chase Elliott if he stays in clean air. But we'll see what Chase Elliott can do with that traffic.
Hamlin now with about half a straightaway of clean air in front of him.
It might be easier for that Chevrolet to pass those other 2 Chevrolets. What do you think, Glenn?
Yeah. Well, you look over and one of them is 3 laps down, the other one's 4 laps down, so they'll probably.
What's this coming through for the minor kip? Back in the day, we watched Bill Dance fish and Bob Ross paint. That was classified as entertainment, believe it or not. Oh,
no Bob Ross disrespect here, guys.
No, I love Bob Ross. I could watch Bob Ross paint all
Don't
day.
even like painting, but respect to him.
When Deadpool 2 did was it Deadpool 2's trailer and they did the Bob Ross version? Absolutely
I never watched
hilarious.
Deadpool.
You've never seen Deadpool?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I was never into that side of Marvel at all.
You really should watch Deadpool.
I've been told it's hilarious.
Oh, it's brilliant. Laugh after
Another
laugh.
one with what, Ryan Reynolds in all?
Yeah.
He's hilarious, so I'm probably going to watch.
Went to Wrexham over the Christmas period.
Yeah.
Oh no, Wrexham was fantastic. Loved it. Loved the place. Loved the
Sorry,
ground.
I just hate the treatment that Sky Sports gives Wrexham. It's embarrassing.
Loved it.
They had
Absolutely
literally a
loved it.
full com cam of the 2 Wrexham owners. I'm like,
Yeah.
lad, you wouldn't see Daniel Levy on a com box with you.
That's Ryan Reynolds and Rob. as well. Ryan and Rob, the
No,
owners of Wrexham.
McElney or whatever his
Rob
name
McElney,
is.
yeah. Wrexham, of course, very popular over there in the States, isn't it, with the Disney series Welcome to Wrexham. Right now, we've got 16 to go in the Pennzoil 400. Last year, we had 5 cautions. We've only had 3 this time. This is unbelievable. 21 lead changes last year, same as this one. 21.
Gibbs up into 5th.
That's a good race for him. Can he catch Bell by the end? What's the gap? It's doable. 0.79. Yeah, it's doable. Bell could catch it. Gibbs could catch Bell. As Ryan Blaney goes underneath and gets ahead of a very high Ross Chastain into the wall. Yeah, we sort of have to go back to the race every now and then, don't we? Because nothing's happening. Everything's sort of slowed down with tyre saving. We just don't want a caution. I'd like to end this one quite nicely, please. And round off a good day of action across the series. NASCAR and the NBA finals and the big events were tape delayed back in the day. People won't even watch on YouTube tape delays these days. That's true. See, that is why JB Motorsports very rarely puts out any videos afterwards, because all our content is live streams.
Live streaming, I will tell you right now, if you want to make money, it's all in live streaming nowadays.
Yeah,
Because with live streaming, you don't have to worry about the D word. That word being demonetization.
That is true. Yeah. So
If you imagine working your hardest over days and weeks to make this amazing video, and you put it up, and it gets demonetized.
Yeah. Whereas with here,
I can speak for a decent amount of creators that I know who have had to go through that.
Yeah. And now, it'll... Chase Elliott might actually get on the back of Hamlin here. His sector time is starting to improve a little bit. Gap's still 1.6, but... I wonder if we could see it. But yeah, content comes from the live stream. That's where the ad revenue comes from.
It's time that a Chevy wins. No. I would agree with you, but it's Chase Elliott that would be the Chevy.
Or
Byron.
Byron.
Hamlin.
Unless Byron gets him.
But I like Denny. Especially with what he's been through in the past few months.
This is what's needed. He's my picker winner actually today, Denny Hamlin.
My picker wins down in 8th. Look, Kyle, you've let me down, mate. Never gonna forgive you.
I just can't believe I might get a picker winner right. This is Hamlin's circuit. This is redemption day. After the don't forget he's racing injured, Denny Hamlin. He's got that shoulder injury that he got going through his parents' house rubble. And he's racing the whole season with that injury. Everything that's gone on, the court case, losing his father, losing the championship. Obviously, his father's worse than losing the championship. But his mother in hospital, family home destroyed, the court case. Everything that's gone on with him is just unbelievable that he's still racing. And hopefully, this gets it through. And a little bit of redemption.
I don't doubt that we're going to see a very emotional Denny Hamlin if he wins this race.
I think we all might be emotional.
Especially as he... I mean, let's just face it, everyone. And everyone's going to be like, no, he's not. No, Denny Hamlin is one of the best drivers in NASCAR history.
Yeah.
He's the best driver to never win a title. The only person you can debate about that is Mark Martin or Junior Johnson. Junior Johnson was much better as a car owner than he was as a driver.
Hamlin's won here twice before, of course. It'll be a third win at this circuit.
Is it 63 wins or something he has, or is it just 60?
60 on my board. I had earlier on.
Yeah, it's Kyle Busch was 63, I think.
Kyle Busch is 63, yes. You're correct, yeah.
Denny Hamlin just told his crew chief, who's giving him updates on lap times from Chase Elliott. I don't need an update every lap.
Yeah.
Basically just shut up, let me race.
He's had no super speedway wins. On restrictor plate, he's won 5. Short tracks 15. Road courses 1. That's 60 career wins in total.
There he is.
Unbelievable.
And the
stuff.
Yahoo sponsor. Definitely something he'll be shouting if he wins after the race. American Wild Hot says, do you think people said, if Denny wins the championship this year, do you think people will say it's rigged? People say everything in NASCAR's rigged. They said Reddick winning the first 3 races of the season was rigged.
Nah.
No, Reddick just cooked the field 2 out of the 3 of those races. He's still championship leader, I think, Reddick.
He
as
is,
well.
by quite a margin, actually, yeah.
That shows you how... And he's still been very consistent throughout the last... Phoenix, I think he got a top 10. I think today it looks like he's going to get a top 10. I will say Chase Elliott is catching up to Denny Hamlin here. 5 laps to go. Elliott 7/10 back. Can he do it? 2 drivers who, as far as I'm aware, don't like each other. So, it's going to be interesting to see how they race each other.
Four to go. We'll come up to the Comcam. We're going to see Denny Hamlin win it. Go on, Jack.
David Clark just said, never thought I'd hear Junior Johnson's name mentioned on here. Nope, you absolutely will. I love Junior Johnson.
You got him
half of the stuff we have in NASCAR today is because of him, including drafting. I will safely say, I'm going to use a quote from Slapshoes quickly. People say that if Junior Johnson had what we had today, he'd be unstoppable. His drivers will fire back with, how do you know he didn't?
Fair point. This is going to mean something, isn't it? A lot for Denny Hamlin. It's going to mean a lot to the NASCAR community. It was the winter of discontent. So many people lost, so much tragedy. Denny Hamlin suffered so much. He lost the championship in the final lap on the final corner of the season. He was heartbroken. He was furious. His team, 2311, went through a court case that lasted over 12 months. He got wrapped up over the winter. He came back, and just before the start of the season, his parents' house tragically burnt down. His mother was hospitalized, and he lost his father, who already was sick himself. But now as the white flag falls here at Las Vegas, the man who is racing injured, he's damaged his shoulder, going through the rubble of his parents' house. He has fought back from the toughest things that can be thrown at a human being. He's put the helmet on, and he has focused hard. Denny Hamlin, a very emotional victory, takes the checkered flag. Redemption Day has come for the number 11. Denny Hamlin wins at Las Vegas. And that is something special.
5th driver to win a race in 20 different seasons.
Well done, Denny Hamlin. A 61st career win. Back-to-back Las Vegas wins. His 3rd win here at the circuit. He does the netting down. And I think we're going to see a little personal tribute. Jack, of all the things, that means something a lot more. That is something that we needed to see.
Career win.
Yeah.
Career win number 61, Mr. Hamlin. Well done, mate.
Do you know, round of
Again,
applause.
as someone said in chat, he thrives off people hating him. It's why I love him. Someone who is willing to embrace the role of the heel, I have a lot of respect for. There's Joe Gibbs.
Do you know, the loyalty that Denny shows to Joe Gibbs is unbelievable. I think there's a few tears there in his eyes. This is the most calm I've ever seen Denny. Do you know, I'll take it. Today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Who said that? It's Denny, wasn't it? I'm not actually sure. Do you know? Do you know that's good. That's a good news story. And he burns out the 11. I think, Jack, today it's safe to say that Denny Hamlin is everybody's favourite driver.
Not everybody.
No, I think
definitely one of.
Today, respect where respect is due. Today, that's it.
Quote from Hamlin on the radio: "Old dogs can hunt." We ain't gonna have this man left on the grid for much longer. Enjoy him while he's here, guys.
A win that should scare the field. I saw in the comments there as well from American Outlaw. Hamlin has got that bite back, hasn't he? Controlled race today between him and Bell. It was quite a strong battle. But Denny Hamlin, after the winter he's had, yeah, that was needed. Well done, Denny. He does what he does best and takes the win. Let's go down and hear from him. Our race winner. Back-to-back at Vegas. His third win here. His 61st career win. Denny Hamlin. Back to winning ways. And there's a fight going on. Hello. What's this down here? That's Ross Chastain.
Teammate.
Yeah.
That's Suarez.
And Daniel Suarez. Having a little bit of a conflict down on pit road. I was promised a fight. Denny gets out of the car. I know. And now the emotion. And the cheers from the crowd.
He's still got it.
I think this win means more to him than any other win in his career. That one was needed. Well done. Well done, Denny. Well done. I'm happy with that one myself, actually. Let's go down and hear from our race winner.
A lot of fans here in Las Vegas. First question, though, Denny. What you were able to accomplish today. You had the speeding penalty, 31st to first in no time at all. And then you were able to hold off Chase Elliott hard charging on the longest run we had of the day. How did you overcome and get back to victory lane today?
Being part of Joe Gibbs Racing in Toyota, that definitely helps the situation. But, you know, over the last few races here, just had a dominant car and you know, makes me look good when I can drive cars like this. But I got to thank the whole team. And they're the ones that made all this happen. And
there's the girls. Denny's family all here, and Denny, Mike just mentioned it, what you've been through personally with your family in this off season. That coming into Daytona, you said you weren't even sure that you were ready to get back behind the wheel. What did it take for you to get back behind the wheel and back here with your family winning?
I mean, I know it took a few weeks to feel like driving, and you know, over the last couple of weeks, I've definitely, you know, regained my love of it, and you know, got refocused, and you know, these are great opportunities for us, and you know, this is.
Tell Mom to come on in, Jordan, baby boy.
His mom's there. That's lovely. There's tears now. That's my boy, she says.
Yeah, I mean, this is a family sport, and my family obviously had so much sacrifice to help me get here, and now to, you know, have our own, you know, generations of Hamlins following me, and it's great that Mom gets to see this. I know Dad's still, you know, saying that's my boy. Hell of a day.
Denny, it's a big moment, too, in the record books. You become the 10th winningest driver ever in this sport, surpassing our own Kevin Harvick. What do those records mean to you?
I mean, my name stands out, you know, amongst, those are legends of the sport, and I feel very fortunate to, you know, to be on the list. But, you know, those guys were far more talented than I have ever thought about being. I just work really hard. I still, to this day, you know, work really hard at my craft to try to continue to get better, and you know, days like today certainly make me feel, you know, happy about, you know, where I'm at in the sport still, and what I can still do.
It's a family affair, no doubt, for Denny Hamlin, who wins at Las Vegas.
Do you know, Jack, I've very rarely been moved to tears in the commentary box. I had to fight tears back then, because when his mother came out and said, that's my boy, That's exactly what his dad used to say, and the emotion, it gets to you right in the throat, and right in the heart. That was fantastic. That is a good news story for Denny Hamlin, the Hamlin family, the whole of NASCAR. What did you make of the race?
Solid race. I definitely enjoyed it. Denny still got it. What else can I say? He's still got it. 20 years in, still just as good as he's always been. Definitely looking forward to the next race, which I think that he's going to be a favourite to win. I'm still trying to find out what happened between Chastain and... apparently Ross put his hands on Suarez.
Oh, yes, got a fight.
I'm going to send it in NASCAR chat. Hold on. This is the onboard I've got from, which was recorded by Stephen Taranto, the legend himself.
I wonder where that came from then, what the situation was.
I have no idea. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will, because we're going to hear from the top three. We'll hear from them all coming through today. Hamlin making his way back with his girls in the car to victory lane. What a day. Stay with us here on JB Motorsports and USN as we're going to hear from the drivers, wrap up the show. Long way to go. There's tears streaming down Denny's face right now. He is wiping them away. What a day. What a day. We'll confirm the result. Oh, the brakes are on fire, Jack. Hamlin's rear brakes are on fire. Somebody,
I don't think he cares.
No, but I hope someone gets those, that extinguished quite quick. The rear right brakes on fire.
Yeah. I don't know what happened between... I'm trying to find out what happened between Ross and... Yeah, Ross... Suarez goes up to Ross on pit road. The two have a conversation. Ross then shoves Suarez, and then they're separated.
Just a quick points update. Tyler Reddick now leads on 225 points. Bubba Wallace on 153. Sorry, correction. I'm going to correct myself there. Tyler Reddick leads on 255. Bubba Wallace on 194. It's a 23-11 1-2, and the 23-11 winner just won. Let's head ahead to Chase Elliott.
Looked like maybe just a few more laps. This 9 car really came to life at the end of runs.
Yeah, it was definitely better there, towards the end than we had started the run, and I thought there might be an opportunity. I knew that he was starting to get tight, there at the end of runs, but yeah, man, just as bummed as I am to, come up that close to, to a win, just I have to kind of bring myself back to a reality check and just how much better we ran today than we've been running, and so it's, I'm balancing that, right? Obviously these things are hard to win. We had a great opportunity to do it, but really proud of the effort, throughout the week in preparation and yesterday, and just kind of fighting through, a not so good day and getting up there in the mix with the guys that win a lot of these races anymore. So really proud of that. Obviously it was a really solid day. Obviously bummed, to come up that short. Wish I could have pieced together just a little better, a couple laps there towards the end. Trying to be as tidy as I could be, but he did a really good job. Congrats to him for holding his ground there and putting together a good 5 or 6, because it was it looked like a handful, but yeah, I don't know, just kind of mixed feelings.
Well, it's a lot of fun to watch you trying to chase him down at the end, Chase. Jamie?
And William Byron, his teammate, finishes third, led 26 laps. William, I thought for a while there it was going to be a battle between you and your teammate, but Denny got away. What happened on that last run? Because you were so strong on the long runs.
Yeah, we, I thought we were in a pretty good restart lane, and everything went well, and I just got super loose into 3, just kind of got in a bad spot. So hate that, because I felt like it kind of hurt my tires or heated them up, and it was hard to make ground up after that. So, but yeah, this is a good run for us. The Raptor Chevrolet team was really good today, and just kind of I just feel like this is more what we're accustomed to. So just really proud to see that effort and everyone back at the shop working hard on the, like you said, the new body and everything, and just kind of getting everything dialed in. So hopefully we can put more runs together like this and just keep stringing them up.
So tomorrow, you and 2 other drivers will stay for the test. What goes into that test when you get to turn more laps around a place and test the tires for Goodyear?
Yeah, it's a lot of laps, so but it's a familiar place, and you know, for us drivers, we don't mind it. You get to try a lot of different stuff, try different stuff inside the car that you might, you know, comforts that you don't really get a chance to. So definitely happy to do the test, and hopefully we can learn a ton. You know, the last time we tested, I can't remember the track, but we came up with a lot of information and it helped us a ton. So hopefully we can kind of use that information tomorrow and just help our mile-and-a-half program throughout the year, because obviously the 11 was really strong today and all the Toyotas, so still got work to do.
All right, we'll see you in Darlington.
Yeah, thank you.
Josh.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks very much. As well as we get ready for this one, the victory lane celebrations are underway as Hamlin and his girls get absolutely drenched on top of the car. Jack, your final thoughts, please, on this amazing day.
Yep, solid race. Always fun to race here at Vegas, and very much looking forward to next week's races at Darlington.
So let's just quickly go through the championship. Tyler Reddick on 255 points, Bubba Wallace on 194, Ryan Blaney 188, Denny Hamlin on 177, Chase Elliott 168, Christopher Bell on 164, Kyle Larson 157, matching William Byron, Chris Buescher 146, Ty Gibbs 140, Joey Logano 135, Brad Keselowski 127, and Ryan Preece 125 coming into it. We'll have the full update for you on the Grid Tonight show, which is coming up shortly. You'll be redirected to all of that action coming up. My thanks to Jack for joining me in the booth tonight as well. Denny Hamlin puts the checkered flag sticker on his car. He's a 61-time NASCAR winner, moves ahead of Kevin Harvick and into the top 10 for the all-time winners in NASCAR. Forget all of that. There's only one person that he's thinking of right now, his dad. He's won here tonight. Denny Hamlin wins at Las Vegas. Finally, his luck has changed. We'll see you next week at Throwback to Darlington. Take care. Bye-bye.